Okay, here we go.
Michael, Shawn, and the Takeover Legends, where the truth hurts, but also makes you laugh.
Baby, tap in. Tap, tap, tap in.
Don't never stop if you want to be on top. Yeah.
Low waist, fat, baby, tap in.
Oh, I'm gonna tap in for sure.
Tap, tap, tap in.
Tap, 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 tap in. Ticka, tap, tap, tap in.
There we go.
Michael, Shawn, and the Takeover Legends. Damn, today's hump day.
Yep. It's Wednesday. We made it to the middle of the week.
Today is hump day. We done made another hump day. Shawn Robinson, what's good? Great morning, Michael, Shawn, and the TOLs every day. Oh, quote of the day from Shawn Robinson. Choose to live your best life regardless of the circumstances. Hashtag somebody needed to hear this. Hashtag loving life and not giving it any options. Go ahead. Shawn Robinson, that's drop. Go ahead.
Shawn. Good morning, Twin Gates. Good morning, Shelly. Good morning, Brandy.
Yeah, y'all. Shout to hashtags. Hashtags is everything. You can say whatever you want, then hashtag and address everything else. So shout to hashtags. Shawnee, how was your night last night? How was it?
Listen, I had a good night until I got we had a conversation about a parent from the party.
Oh, damn.
It was drama at the party at my daughter's 13th birthday party.
What parent had beef? If you are grown and you over 35 years old, like, okay, I got a problem. Go ahead.
The parent was mad at me and said that I was rude because I called her and told her that she needed to come pick her daughter up.
Oh, what time?
Yeah. It was at the end of the party. But the issue was when the invitations went out, the mom called and she RSVP'd. Then her daughter texted me and said, well, Miss Shawnee, can I spend the night? I said, no, you can't spend the night. Ain't nobody spending the night. I'm not keeping no extra kids after this party.
Exactly. I got kids.
No, you got to go.
Every kid got to go home. Yes.
Yes, I'm not keeping no kids. But the good morning, Chicken Wing. But the little girl came and, her parents were, the day before it was, well, can I drop her off on Friday? Because I got something to do. Ma'am, I have something to do too. No, she cannot come on Friday. She can come on Saturday. And Saturday, the girls have a tryout and they have practice. So they won't even be here in the morning. They're not getting here until it's almost time for the party. Right. So she dropped her daughter off with my daughters at their track tryout for their school.
Right.
The little girl don't go to school with them. Good morning, Kelly J. And then they come back. Then the little girl's like, well, my mama said she got something to do. She all the way across town. She not gonna be able to pick me up. And my daddy is somewhere else. I said, baby, you better call your parents and tell them they got to come get you. Because I'm not doing it. Not doing it. That was at the beginning of the party. The end of the party, it's a whole problem. So I called her mom. I said, listen, I said before this party that I was not having a sleepover. No kids are sleeping over. So you need to come get your daughter. And she's, oh, that's not me. That's her. She said that you said, I said, listen, you the mom. I've already said I'm not having no kids. Spend the night. Come get your daughter.
And you told her that.
Yes. And so my daughters were telling me when they got in the car, they were like, well, yeah, because what ended up happening is their dad took the little girl home. And they were like, well, her mom was on the phone saying that you was rude and this. And I was like, I don't give a care what she said. I said a different word, though. And I keep trying to explain to my children, I'm like, everybody's parent is not the same.
Everybody's parent, they're responsible.
They're not the same. So
she was trying to push that kid on you because the dad had to come get the kid, right?
No, the girl's dad, my daughter's dad, ended up taking the little girl home.
Wait. So he had to drive her home?
Yeah.
Come on, Mom. What we doing?
Yeah. I mean, and it's a girl that we've known, like they family friends. But this summer it was an issue because the little girl came over. She's supposed to spend the night one night. It ended up being almost a month. And I was like, wait a minute, what's going on?
Wait, Shawnee.
Good morning, Kathy.
That little girl stayed over your house for almost a month.
Yeah, it's some major issues there. And I feel sorry for the little girl, but she too far gone for me to deal with her. because she has some. She's upset, and I get it, you know. And she'll call me and be like, "Well, can you and I go do
Jesus.
such and such?" But
Oh,
I'm
her
like, nah.
mom is too far gone.
Her mama and the daddy, they not together. And the mom is remarried, and there's some stuff that the little girl has
Oh,
said that
oh,
made me, because my daughters were like, "Well, can we
oh,
go spend the night at her house?" Hell no, not after what she done said. I said, nah, nah, nope. Y'all
oh
can't
my
go spend the
God.
night. Nope.
It's too early for this.
Yeah,
You can't
it's
have your
bad.
child spend somebody. Oh, Jesus. Okay.
No, that little girl was with me for a whole month out the summer, and then they kept calling, trying, well, can she come back over there? No, y'all need to raise your daughter. She's a beautiful girl, beautiful, pretty little girl.
Oh God. Oh, there's so much to that story. Jesus.
Mhm.
Damn. Yo, Shawnee, why ain't nothing ever simple with your ass? Like, why?
I don't know. I just wonder. I'm like a magnet for that, and I was like, nah, we not having that. I love the little girl, but I can't.
No, you got this.
Mm-mm,
Oh, 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 oh,
I
oh,
can't.
oh, God.
Cause she's not even like in any activity. She just go to school and come home because they won't take the time
Of
to
course not. They leave.
do
If you leave
anything
your
with her.
kid at somebody's house for a month, you are not. You can't even get into the activity of being a parent.
So I'm like, I hate
What
a
the
beautiful, bright little
fuck?
girl, but I'm like, no, I said, I ain't gonna be able to do it. Sorry,
Oh
not
my
sorry. I
goodness.
got enough problems with y'all.
Oh, it's like what everybody. You always hear the cliche, like you got to have a driver's license to drive a car, but anybody can have a kid.
Girl. And you
Oh.
know what Kelly J said she'll take her if the issue with the parents are they want to jump in when they want to jump in.
Yeah, exactly.
And
Exactly.
like if that wasn't the issue, then I wouldn't even mind.
Yeah, sign
But
over
if
your rights. Sign over
yeah,
everything because you're not popping. And that's why I'm not like close to that situation, but there was a situation I was like, okay, I'm down
mm-hmm.
because I'm a sucker for kids. Like I'll do my part,
Yeah,
but you can't
yeah,
pop back in.
yeah.
Like you
There's
can't be up
that
here like,
part.
oh, it's her birthday. Oh, it's his birthday. Oh, it's Chris. No,
Or
no,
tell me, well,
no,
this my child.
no,
I
no,
said,
no. It's
well, you
not.
ain't doing nothing with her.
Wow, that
Because
is
when I tell
so
you
crazy.
she's a beautiful little girl, she has so many ideas, so many dreams, but she can't get to them. She can't get to them because of her parents, and I can't. I'm like, baby, I'm sorry.
No, you got a lot
I'm
on your plate,
sorry.
Sean. You got a lot on your plate. You got a lot. So
Mm-mm.
don't because you're trying to talk yourself out of it, but yeah,
Yeah,
you got a lot.
that part.
You're
Because it's
trying to talk
like,
yourself out. You got a
dang.
lot.
Yeah, because I was gonna get a whole nother bed and stuff. I was like, well, we'll get bunk beds, and then that way, when she's over here, she has something. We'll make some space for her. And I'm like, oh hell no, we ain't doing that now. Mm-mm.
Damn, that hurts my heart because I know. What the
Yeah, it
man?
sucks.
Yeah, because
Cause it don't be the kids' fault.
at all,
It don't
at
be their
all,
fault. It's the parents.
they just want to be kids, and they just sitting there going like, if somebody can just maybe take care of me, like just do what
And
parents do.
she has said that, the little girl has said that to me. Like she'll call me and talk to me. And she called me one day and she said, well, Miss Shawnee, can we go on a picnic? Because I do stuff like that with the
Yeah, yeah,
girls.
yeah,
And
yeah,
she
yeah.
had this whole thing, she had planned it all out. And I was like, oh, bless this baby heart. Lord have mercy. Mm-mm. But I can't do it. And that was my night. And I
Okay.
felt like calling her mama saying something to her. I said, you know what, just leave it
Our
alone,
mama
Shawnee.
ain't
You ain't got to do nothing. You
your mama
just
ain't
leave it alone.
you got that kid's gonna wind up in your house. Sometimes
Yeah.
God, can we ask y'all? Can we ask you something? Sometimes if you put things on our plates, and we understand that you're putting on
Mhm.
our plates because we built for it. But God, can you just give us a little like a whisper in the ear because we don't feel like we built for it
At all.
at all. We feel like this is like impossible. Can you just give us a whisper and be like,
Yeah.
You're good. I promise you're good.
Mm-mm.
Oh my God. Oh, geez. Oh,
So how was your night?
oh, my night was good. It was just I was trying to set everything up for today. And then I was writing stuff down and I was reviewing my comedy stuff. Like I was watching videos of stuff we had taped. And I was
Mm-hmm.
like, okay, cool. And everything was good.
Hey,
And
African.
the girls was all good. You know, I got the vagina monologues up in here. So they're you know. So, you gotta be careful what you say with women because I just come from a different, so I gotta be careful. But everybody's good. Like everybody's good. I ain't screwed nothing up. I've learned to just be calm and just like, okay, because girls are different. Girls are just different. They just if you say the wrong word, it could be the wrong. You could say the right sentence and have the wrong word in the middle of
Mm-hmm.
the sentence,
Mm-hmm.
and that will be taken. And I'm like, I don't know. And I'm like, Dad was in a mood. I wasn't in a mood. I just happened to say one thing in the middle of the like I gotta make sure I can't even be as animated as I am with y'all here. Like when I talk to you, I gotta make sure my voice doesn't go where because I just came from a house of yelling and
Yeah,
and
it
everything was
goes.
good. Like if my dad said something loud, it wasn't like he was mad. He was just like, yo, pick that shit up. If like so I gotta be careful of everything. But I do have to say, Shawnee, my kids are a lot better than I was when I was 17 and 15 and 16. So they're good. They're good. Everybody's good. Everybody's ready for Christmas. Um what else happened last night? So I got that together, reviewed the comedy show
Mm-hmm.
situation, and it was something else. And I'm trying to
Good
figure out
morning,
what
everybody.
good morning, everybody on IG Live. But but I did say that. Like I said this on stage. I was like, yo,
All right, chicken wing.
I cannot complain about my kids. I can't complain about my kids. Mine is 17, the twins are 15. And I was like, I was a horrible kid. I wasn't a violent. No, I wasn't a violent kid. Like I wasn't like, but I was a horrible teenager. Like I was already knee deep in so much stuff that I should not have been knee deep in high school. Like I was already, I don't know how you were in high school. I don't know how you acted up in high school, but I know by the time I was 17, I had already been in like situations I was not supposed to be in.
No, and I was just like this. I was more of a square
You were
in
a
high school.
square.
Yeah, I was, I participated in everything and
So
stuff.
when did you wild out?
You would have to say that I'm wilding out now. This is wilding out.
So how old were you when you got married?
The first time I got married, I think we was 19.
Oh, you told me. Oh,
Yeah,
that's
we
why.
just did some old stupid stuff. Yeah. But no, but no, that's just me. Like I'm just, just high
God
strung, I
damn,
guess. I don't
Shawnee.
know. Yeah, me and my best friend since third grade can tell you better than anybody how square how it was, and everything is by the rules. It's black or white. There's no gray. It's black or white. That's it.
Oh, so
Yeah.
you was just a square in high school, but then you went from 0 to a million because then you got married at
Mm.
19.
Well, yeah, but that's somebody that I knew. That was my first marriage, and we knew each other since we were kids. And that kind of just happened. Like he called me on the phone one day and say, "Hey, what you think? What you think about us getting married?" And I was like, "All right, yeah, let's do that."
Oh my gosh,
And so
Shawnee.
we had this big wedding.
I know the big ass wedding, but what
We
the
had
fuck?
this big
What?
wedding.
How does that happen? Just what you think? You want to get married? Like what are we
I was like,
doing?
"All right, cool." I wasn't doing nothing. I wasn't,
I wasn't doing nothing.
I was just working. I was like, all right. And you know what? We got married. I was the ops manager and GM of 1040 AM KGGR in Dallas.
Right.
So I had a nice check at 19 for 19 years old. And then he was a graphic designer and he worked at this he had this job at it was one of them it wasn't the green sheets, but it was the little paper where the escorts advertised. I can't think of what it was called.
Was it the back page of the paper? In
It was
Philly,
it was
in
it
Jersey,
was
it was like the
like the
back.
back page,
Yeah, it
but
was like
no,
the
it
back
was
page.
a whole paper these people owned, and they were paying like, and he was making like, I mean, to combined, we were making over six figures at 19. 19, he was 20. Boy, we so stupid. Our cars were paid for. You know where we stayed? In his room at his mom and dad's house.
Oh my God.
And we only had one bill to pay a month, which was the cable bill. And the cable cut off every 2 months. The cable
But you was only
we weren't paying the bill.
but you was only 19, but you ain't
Yeah,
have
we was
y'all
like
y'all
19 and 20.
y'all didn't have no
Mhm.
kids.
We didn't have any kids. No, we didn't
And
stay married long.
y'all was like married for like 3 weeks. Y'all was like y'all got
No,
married on
for
punishment.
about 2 years. Yeah, we stayed married about 2 years.
Where's he at?
Oh, I don't know where he is now. I
Oh,
don't
you
know.
don't even know. Y'all even keep in contact.
Well, I keep in contact with his family and his niece and his sister, because I'm real close to them. Like, it ain't no bad blood there, but we just, me, as far as me and him, he got a problem. I don't.
He got a problem with what? You cheated? What
No,
happened?
I didn't cheat. He did, but I didn't even know. I didn't find out till after we were divorced.
So what was his problem? What do you think his problem was?
I don't know. I mean, sometimes people do stuff and maybe they embarrassed about what they did, but I don't have no hard feelings towards him. No, I absolutely, his mom and dad could call me for anything
This
today.
whole show needs therapy. This whole show, like, we need therapy, yo.
Yeah. And then after that, I was like, I don't know if I want to, mm-mm. No, that's why I really don't date. I don't really date people.
Jesus.
I think that we could probably count on both hands how many people I've dated and married.
Damn. Well, not dated
Well,
and married.
and not and married, yeah, but
Yeah, just dated. Because you married how many people?
2.
Okay, that's not bad.
Yeah.
That's average. That's average. 2
Yeah.
is average. All right. This is no
I know,
life.
it's
Life
crazy.
is weird. No. But life is like I can't even judge you because I'm on the same level. Good morning, family. Shelly, what's good? Everybody on IG Live. I don't know how we got behind the beats with Shawnee Scott. I don't know how we did. I don't know how we did the unplug with Shawnee, but somehow or another.
God.
Geez, my God. Oh man.
It was crazy. But you know what? We got something else that I am really, really excited about. And I'm so proud of you. And we're gonna share this with everybody. So everybody in the DFW area, if you want to catch Mike,
Oh yeah.
you can. You ain't tell me you was doing 3 days. So he's doing Wednesday, December 22nd, Thursday, December 23rd, and Sunday, December 26th. So you're gonna be busy because
Yeah.
you're gonna fly out Thursday night, Friday morning, right?
Jesus,
To
man.
go back home for Christmas
You
and
have
then
no
come back
idea.
Sunday.
Yeah. My stress level. Like, I booked the flights now because I didn't know how I was gonna do this. I just booked the flights and I made it happen. So I'm gonna be there the 22nd, 23rd, and the 26th. I don't know how many people coming out Sunday the 26th, but if you want tickets, it's just 817-635-5555. Jay might have put tap the link in you can tap the link in my bio, I think. But Arlington Improv, I will be there headlining 22nd, 23rd, and the 26th. I've never done this type of lineup, but I'm there. Shout out to my man Lamar Jones, everybody on the show. Come on out, get them tickets. Wednesday, Thursday, hang
Yeah,
out.
Lamar Jones is really funny.
No, Lamar is
Listen,
hilarious.
I'd be crying with him. Now, okay, let's talk. Who's the host? Who's the guy that's the host?
I honestly, Shawnee, I've never met this individual before. Like,
okay, because
I've
I
never,
was like, who is that?
I've never,
seen
I've never met him before, so I'm not even gonna sit up here and try in front. I've never met him. I trust at the Arlington Improv. He's worked there at the Improv. I'm sure he's hosted things at the Arlington and Addison. So I'm good. Like, I'm like, listen, man. Right now,
okay.
right now with the shows I'm doing, listen, I'm gonna make you laugh. Lamar's gonna make you laugh. I don't know everybody
Lamar's
else.
gonna make you cry.
And understand, like, I'm coming in hot because
Who is the other guy? Who is the other guy?
Shawnee, you going? Jeez, there
Oh,
you
you
go.
don't know.
I
that
don't
man
know,
either.
Shawnee.
Okay,
I
my
don't
bad.
know. All I know is I'm coming in hot.
Yeah, he coming in hot.
I done tore down. I'm tearing things down one by one, and I got footage. But we're gonna have a good time. I
Yeah,
don't
Tam, we need to be there. We need to be there. We need to get T. We need to get the whole crew and
get the
be there.
whole crew. Just pick a day. Just pick a day, cause
I'm gonna come every day. I ain't got nothing to do. I
just
mean, well, I don't mean it like that.
let me tell you, coming every day is a good thing. Coming
I'm
ain't
gonna
nothing
come
wrong
every
with
day.
coming every day.
Pause.
Even though I think everybody comes every day. I don't know a person who does. Like, if you don't come every day, like even if you self make it happen, I think
I
that's
don't. I don't. I told you I'm that box. I'm that. I'm this
why I don't
little
understand.
square.
Okay. All right.
Mhm. Yeah.
Before we
Nope.
let me write this down. Why? Because I just want to focus on this. Why
We need to call Dr. Phil.
Shawnee doesn't touch herself?
I was taught that it was wrong. It was a
Yeah, and the
bad
people,
thing.
but the problem is the people that taught you it was wrong, they were touching themselves.
Yeah, my mom taught but my mama put the fear of her and God in me about that.
But now you grown, so you know you're good.
No, it still takes time to, work through that. Like, really. Because you're programmed that way. Now, I don't do that with my girls. I like the stuff my mama said to me. I don't say none of that to them because I not
What she
told her.
said? You was gonna die?
No, she told me, my mom told me when I was about 6 years old, one of my cousins had got pregnant. And she was like, and I was playing like I was pregnant. I was like, oh, look, I'm about to have a baby. And I never forget, she said, no, if you have a baby, you're not going to be able to do anything. And if you kiss little boys, you will get pregnant. And I believed that until I remember the first time a little boy kissed me, I fell out.
You are stupid.
Because I thought I
But
was pregnant.
yeah, but what does that have to do? What did that affect you with masturbating? Like
Everything, sex is you don't do that unless you married. You will go to hell. I mean,
all right,
listen,
Kelly J said, really, Johnny Love, we have to
listen.
have a deep talk. So you don't take care of yourself?
No,
Shawnee, this is why your shoulders are so tight. Like, this is why your shoulders are tight.
no, I
That is
don't.
the most
Mm,
simple relief that before you go to sleep, do that and you relax and you go to sleep. Nobody
nah,
knows you better than you, girl.
I don't
I
want
said,
no toys either, Kelly. Sorry.
girl. I sounded like a girl for real. Nobody knows you better than
I
you.
don't
Like
want
nobody
no
knows how to
toys,
touch you
Kelly.
better than you.
Well, I don't know, and then I'm old and set in my ways now, so
No, don't. First of all, don't say that. Don't that's always the excuse everybody uses. I'm old and seven. But first of all, you're not old. You're
well,
setting
yeah, I'm
your
not
way.
old. Yeah.
But you're all that I'm setting my ways. First of all, no, you're not. No, you're not. You just gotta relax, and understand you deserve to feel good. And if you make yourself feel good, that's fine. I'm telling you, it's a relief. You go like, cool, good. I can now lay down and
It's like a
chill.
woosah.
Yes, it's like
Mm.
it's like eating what's your favorite dessert?
Um, chocolate. Yeah,
Chocolate cake?
anything chocolate.
Anything chocolate. So let's say
Chocolate shake, anything chocolate.
so you take a sip of chocolate, whatever, or you take a bite of chocolate, and you know that feeling. You go like, oh,
Hmm.
this is exactly what I needed. That is what masturbation is. This is exactly what I needed, and you just chill and go like, oh, for real. And there should be no guilt. It's just you and your body. It's just you and your body. Kelly said, I'm not bringing my friend to the comedy show no more. Why? Hell, we kept going back and forth over agree to disagree. It gave him a lot of insight. Yeah, but Kelly, this is the
Yeah,
problem.
Kelly had a little date at the. I wasn't
Uh,
gonna say nothing,
she
but
had a little
she
date.
she
She had a little
came
date.
up in there with her little date. I
But
was like,
y'all not gonna debate. Y'all not gonna debate my jokes as I'm saying the joke. Like that is supposed to be kept when y'all go home or y'all driving home. Y'all were actually going back and forth during the comedy show. It's like, Kelly, relax.
and they sat at
Relax.
the front, and then she got up out of there quick. Like we was still taking pictures and stuff. Kelly was
Nah, she was
gone.
like,
It's like
she
peace,
was
my man with me.
she was ready for the insertion. Is it different with a
Yeah,
person
it is
than
different with the
you.
person than you doing it yourself. Yeah, I'd rather have a person, you know.
But once you master yourself, you realize you'll be like, cool. Once you like, you got to release. Yeah, Tam, you got to release, release, release.
He said release, release, release.
No, you do. Like, honestly, masturbation is really just a stress reliever. Like, you
I
got to
mean, the
love.
doctor has told, like my OBGYN has said that to me. He has. And then I remember we had the other lady on that you made mad. I
What was
think
the other lady?
the lady, Dr. Kanisha.
Oh, Kanisha. Oh, yeah. And she said what? What she
Yeah,
say?
she said that too. She on the show, she said, you're supposed to have orgasm, I think 3 times a week or something like that. She was saying,
No, it's just
or
really the
four
stress.
times or something. But I
I
said,
promise,
wow, I gotta catch up, I guess.
Shawnee.
Taking
I'm just
applications. Hey.
no, but you don't need. But you don't need a person to make it happen because sometimes when you use that, sometimes you feel like, oh, why did I waste my time with this dude? Why this dude here now?
That
Now
part.
I got to get out his apartment. I'm ready to get out of here. He's trying to talk. If you do it yourself, there's no guilty conscience. You're just like, I'm going to sleep.
Yeah, you'd be like, I got to go. Well,
Yeah,
where
but
you
when you're
going?
by
I
when
gotta
you're
go. I gotta
when
go run the media room. Bye.
But when you're by yourself, it's not like you don't break up with your hand. You're good. Like I'm telling you, I'm telling. I can't. This is so weird. We need more people on the
That we
show.
having this conversation
Yeah, this is
together.
weird, but I'm telling you, I've never had a discussion straight. Just masturbate. Just rub your clit. Just rub your clit. Oh my God. Oh, this is amazing. Where's Jay? Where's Jay when you need
You
him?
need Jay Black.
Oh my God. Jesus, Shawnee going to be a
Yeah.
squirter when she meets
Mm-mm.
someone.
That and like that. That just seems weird. It seems weird to me.
You might actually turn out to be that. You haven't been able to explore your entire self.
That seems weird because it seemed like it's a video of this girl. I
Uh-oh.
guess she getting a tattoo on down there on her clit or something.
Yeah.
The little thing that she had her legs open and the man was down there. But
Uh-huh.
all of a sudden you see this stream come out and she moaning and groaning and hunching the air. And I was like,
Where were you watching this at?
it was on Instagram. You scroll through your little timeline. Yeah, she was
You
doing
had that on your I need to follow that person. Yeah, the
yeah,
stream is
I don't know
crazy.
who that was. It was probably I can't think this guy G Funny or something is his name. Not the GG guy, but it's another guy, G Smooth Funny or something. He be having all kind of crazy stuff
I'm gonna
on
ask
his
this
stuff.
last question, then we're gonna move on to Christmas. So when you do have sex, do you have one orgasm or multiple orgasms?
Well, I make myself have multiple because I don't know when this gonna happen again. So I
Wait.
got to do what I
Wait,
have
wait,
to
wait, wait,
do.
wait, 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 wait. Oh my God.
Yeah.
What do you mean?
Yeah, I just tell him I want to get on top and I know what to do.
Oh,
If
so
I
you
say that,
do
yeah,
have
I know what
so
to do.
you
Yeah.
so you
Mhm.
get on top and then you
Do
you
what I
can
need to do. Yeah.
no, but then you that happens multiple times.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. All right. But that means yeah, okay. All right. You're confusing me. That means that then okay. All right. All right. Can
I mean,
somebody
yeah,
get on here with me? Can
it took
somebody
some
please get on the
time, but
stair?
it took some
Can
time to figure
somebody
out,
please?
but I figured it out. And once I figured it out, I'm like, okay, I know what to do. I ain't got to deal with nobody doing all that extra stuff that ain't gonna do nothing for me. Okay. Let
Right.
me do me and then I'll let you do you. And then that's
So
it.
what does doing you consist of? You just get on top and you
Uh-huh.
do that's
Yeah.
it.
Because I know right where to go. Yep.
Oh, okay. All right. I was feeling bad for you. I don't feel bad for you now. Now I understand. All right. Tattoos will do
She said,
tattoos will do that to you no matter what they at, which is
really?
why tattoos will make you what
I
is
got two
going
tattoos
on?
and that didn't happen. That didn't
Oh
happen. I
my
got one on
God.
my
This
hip
is
and one on my
so
ankle. And that didn't
somebody
happen.
said CD underscore Y underscore. She's nice looking. I guess he's talking about you. what
Said
that body looks like. Wow, we got to,
wow.
okay.
He like,
He coming in hot.
so
He coming in
you
hot. He
you
coming in
look
hot.
like a Oompa Loompa. That's what he asking. I don't look like a Oompa Loompa.
No, he said he said you
Well,
look
he
nice.
said
He
what
said you're
their
nice
body
looking.
looked like though. He said
That
what
was
the
he was
body looked like.
asking, Shawnee. He was
I know,
asking.
and I'm just telling him I don't look like a Oompa Loompa. I
She
didn't know that's
no,
what
she's
that's what you're wondering because
that is
that's what be happening.
hilarious.
Because they had those TikToks where, and it's so funny because the
Oh
girls
my
do it and they
god.
lay down and they show their face and then they stand up. But no, I'm not. I ain't 21 no more. I look like a mom.
All right, so how many when you get to your spot on top? How many orgasms do you have? 1, 2. What is the norm? What is the norm?
If they ain't trying to do too much, if they just do what I say do,
Yeah, if they mind their business, if they
if
mind
they
their
do what
business,
I say do,
yeah.
then I mean, shoot, it's been times that I don't know, a lot,
Oh, okay, unlimited.
yeah,
It could be 5. Okay,
yeah, or more.
god damn. Okay, all right.
What's the pause for? What's the pause
This is
for?
oh man, I should have wrote down more notes. All right, so
Follow me,
Jeanette,
Stacey. Follow me.
yeah, you can Stacy. One is enough at the moment. Okay, Stacy. Okay, Stacy. One is enough at the moment.
No,
On
one
my
don't be
IG
enough
live.
at the moment because it'd be like you not understanding. It'd be and my friends don't understand this. It'd be years between when I with somebody. So now I'm trying to get it all. If I get there with you and we there at that point, oh no, I'm about to get everything I can get in this one
What do you
shot.
mean it's years in between? What are you talking about?
Yeah, I don't. So for me, sex is not like high on the priority list. So I don't, I can go years without having sex and it's okay.
You've gone years without having what type of why
Mhm.
were you doing bids? Like what are you talking about?
Cause
You
I
did
wasn't seeing nobody. I wasn't dating. I didn't, I don't like connecting with people like that. You connect with somebody like that, and then because for me, I can't just sleep with somebody and get up and walk away. I'm gonna have feelings. I'm gonna have
Oh,
feelings. I ain't,
now we got the
yeah, I
scary
ain't,
part. Oh,
yeah.
so if you have sex with somebody, like you can't just get up and be like, I'll see you next Thursday.
I mean, well, now I have. It has happened before, but for the most part, if I'm intimate with you like that, then I'm open to do some other stuff. I mean, in like relationship wise,
So
if
how long are we on there right now? Like when's the last time
oh no, we ain't on no year right now, but
you like
we not far from it.
oh
We ain't
you
far
just gotta
from
pop
it.
it. You just gotta
No,
pop it.
I ain't just get it popping. No, I
A
ain't.
few weeks ago.
No, I know
A few
not
months ago.
no, not a few months ago either.
Yo, Shawnee, we can't just be going like months without
I
catching
mean, it's
uh
okay though. It's good. It's
no,
all
it's really
good.
not. No, it's really
It's
not.
good.
You need to be able to express yourself and get some like you grown.
I know, but that's what I'm saying. I don't want to be sharing my body with everybody. I
So
don't
this is what I'm saying.
want
So
to.
why don't you masturbate and get it popping yourself?
Cause I don't want to do that. I want a person.
Jesus. Oh my
I don't
God.
want no toys. I don't want no hands. I don't know. I want a
But that's
person.
why you walking around with your shoulders stiff like that.
Well, then I gotta get a person. I gotta get a
Yeah, but
person.
then when you get the person, you can't. You sometimes you got to get the person and just keep it moving. Then you get attached off of the Busta Rhymes. You get attached.
Well, I mean, but that's what I'm saying. That's why I don't even like go there with people. I'll go out. Like it's plenty of guys I dated that I never slept with.
Oh, God bless your soul, girl. All
Yeah,
right.
I mean, and dated like for a year or so. I ain't never sleeping and we ain't never holding. Well, we never, kissing each other, none of that.
Oh my goodness. What stories we got, girl? Do we have any clips that we can talk about? Because I can't talk about like I can't talk about this with you for another 2 hours. Like I can't. Like number one, it is frustrating. Number two, like I'm not supposed to be thinking about how to get your
Why?
vagina
It's frustrating.
throbbing.
Kelly said, "Can y'all teach me how to hold down that long? My marriage was the longest. I didn't have some, and I've been going wild since my divorce. I mean, rock out, do you? I don't judge people, girl, do you? But that's just me. That's just me.
No, it's either way. Like there's got to be a happy medium. Stiff shoulders. Yeah, Shawn Robinson, she got stiff shoulders because she always stressed. Because she needs a 4 or 5 orgasm release on a Wednesday for no reason, and then be like, okay, let me start the rest of my day. Is there such a thing as being exclusive with someone's sex and not committed? I think they can be an
I could do
agreement.
that. Yeah,
I
I
think
could do that.
they can be an agreement that y'all just having sex with each other.
Yeah, I mean, and
Can they
that's the
really?
thing for
Can
me.
they?
If I had somebody, we just friends, we just say, okay, we friends, and this is what we do. Then I would prefer that they only sleeping with me because I'm only gonna sleep with one person. I don't be sleeping with 2 and 3 people at one time. Just I don't want to do that.
That is a good question. Is there such a thing as being exclusive with somebody sexually and not
Yeah,
committed? Yeah, but it's kind of a contradiction because if you're committed sexually where y'all agree we're not having sex with each other, then y'all have committed to each other. Like it's one thing to be like, we're not gonna catch no feelings. But
yeah,
if you're committed to I'm just gonna have sex with you, then
yeah.
y'all committed. Y'all might as well be together. Somebody said bacon boy. Well,
Talking about Jay.
oh,
They
the
asked where's Bacon Boy
oh, shut
earlier.
up. Shut up. I don't know where Bacon Boy is at. He got things to do.
uh,
Billy J said, if Shawnee's glowing like this on a regular, she gonna shine like the sun if she gets them.
well, we have to see.
Shawnee just, Shawnee's always gonna glow. I mean, she's always gonna glow. But sometimes she needs that glow.
Yeah, friends with benefits.
No, but it's not friends with benefits because you catch feelings, so the other friend can't just go out and do what they do. Friends with benefits is we see each other on Thursdays at like 4:30 or 5:30 or 7 o'clock, whatever you get done your thing. We have sex, and then we don't commit to each other after that. Yes, until he feel his feel used. Until
Oh, she must have
uh
done this.
oh my God,
Jeanette, you
just
must have
see.
been down this road. But I mean, friends with benefits could work. So I can compartmentalize like that. But the thing is that I have to still be the only person they sleeping with. If I'm the only person they sleeping with, I don't have no problem.
Shawnee, but that's not friends with benefits. That's not what friends with benefits is.
Yeah, because see this is what'll happen. The
If
dude will start getting clingy. Like I just said that I can't sleep with nobody without catching feelings. But then when he get clingy, now it's a problem. I'd be like, dang, he ain't got nothing to do. You
Yeah,
ain't
but
got
friends,
no friend.
but you're going the opposite of friends with benefits. Friends with benefits is we have sex and then we don't worry about what each other are doing until we see each other on Thursday again. Nobody worries. Even if we have conversations, nobody worries about where you at, what you're doing on Thursday at that designated time. It goes back to that, and that's what friends with benefits is. You could actually have a man, I can have a girl, and friends with benefits are just like
Oh
nobody else
no, we
knows.
can't do that. Mm-mm.
Or if we don't have a girl, I don't have a girl, you don't have a guy. Friends with benefits, just you have sex at designated times and nobody asks any questions. And you still
It
cuddle.
got to be a set day. Like you got to say on Thursday we gonna do this. What happened if Sunday I want you to come over?
Then you call. But if I can't make it, you can't get an attitude because we are friends with benefits. So it's okay to call on Sunday, send a text, like come over on Sunday. And then if that person comes over on Sunday, then y'all take care of what y'all take care of. Y'all giggle and laugh, whatever. And then, but when he leaves, you don't ask why you leaving. You don't ask those questions.
Well, I mean, yeah, that's fine. I mean, but I'm just saying, if they can't make it, they can't. People got stuff to do, because I might not be available. I might have to take my kids somewhere. But I'm just
Shawnee,
saying, I don't know. Maybe I'm making it
you,
different.
you're cool with not being available, but you're not cool with that person not being available.
No, they might have something to do. That's fine. That's
But
cool.
see, I see your body language right now. I see you just got a little tight. You got a little tight right there. You try to play it off, but you already.
I'm serious.
Yeah, you were like, okay, well, fine. If you can't come over, you can't come over. Then don't I understand? I get it. I get it. No, I get it. I get it. I get it. He's like, no, but I can come over tomorrow. No, I'm good with tomorrow. No, I'm good. I needed you to come over today.
Yeah, facts.
I said, but I can't
Yeah.
make it. I can't make
Tomorrow
it
I
today.
can't do it. Tomorrow I can't do it. My schedule is
What
full
about Tuesday?
tomorrow.
Now you're busy the whole week. Well, I can come over Tuesday. No. Don't worry about it. No, Shawnee's good.
Yeah.
No, I'm good. I needed you today on Sunday, like right at 11 o'clock.
Yeah, at 11 o'clock.
Shawnee, then friend, that's not friends with benefits. That's
Well,
friends
what
with
is
pressure.
that?
That's called friends with pressure.
Oh my God.
Michael, son, you got it right. That's true definition of friends with benefits.
Oh.
No questions. There are no questions.
She said he was 15 years younger. So Jeanette has done that.
Jeanette, you're not gonna sit here just because Bacon Boy ain't here. You're making me uncomfortable. You're making me uncomfortable.
Oh,
15 years younger. We're not playing those games. No. You talk to Shawnee. Herpes Goddess is up next.
She's here actually.
Oh my God. Jesus. We
This
need
is a good segue.
This is a definitely good. Well, really, we go from sex. Okay.
Yeah, this is a real good segue. Let's bring her up.
Bring her up. Come on. The Herpes Goddess, ladies and gentlemen. Girl.
Hey, Shayna.
How you
Shayna.
How
y'all doing?
I'm good. I'm just trying to have a conversation with Shawnee, and obviously I'm not presenting my case right. But Shayna's here, so Shayna understands the Herpes Goddess. She's we have her on the show for a lot of reasons, but one reason is so that people are not afraid to live their truth if they happen to have herpes, because we can, for some reason, it's okay to say you have everything else, but herpes makes everybody insecure and scared to say what they have. But the reason why I like having her on here, and it's specifically right now. All right, Shayna.
Okay.
People think because you have herpes, all of a sudden you just can't be regular, and you just can't have a regular sexual.
Can she join us on IG?
Oh yeah, let me get her on IG. And you can't have a regular sexual drive. I have a problem with one of my good friends, Shawnee Scott, because we're trying to say, because Shawnee wants to have orgasms. Like we just found out that Shawnee can literally have multiple orgasms, like from 3 to 5 orgasms if she's on her right, if she's on top and she's right, and you just mind your business and follow her directions. So I was like, cool. But we were trying to do, I was like, Shawnee, you need to have a friend, like friends. And she was like, I'm cool with friends with benefits. What do you consider friends with benefits? What are the rules? What are your rules?
No attachments. And that you're available when I need you to be available.
But you're also available.
If I'm your friend with benefits, but if you're my friend with benefits.
I can't stand y'all vaginas. I hate y'all vaginas.
Yes.
I hate y'all. I hate y'all vaginas. No.
Yes.
But she doesn't get, what Shawnee doesn't get is that we can meet, let's just say we have an arrangement. And we meet once a week, twice a week. There are no questions, right? You can't question your friend with benefits. Look, she's selfish too. Look at her. She's selfish too.
You can't question it because that's not your person. But if I ask you to come and you can't come, don't expect to change the time. It might be the same time next week. You just missed you missed your shot.
Oh, that's see. I agree 1,000%. If there's an extra day during the week and you can't make it, you missed that shot, Shawnee. See? But you can't. But Shawnee's like this. Let's say we have a regularly scheduled Thursday time, right? Thursday at 8:30. So she calls on Sunday. She's like, can you come over? And like, yo, I can't. I got this thing. But I'll see you Thursday. Shawnee goes, nah, you ain't got to see me Thursday. She cancels Thursday. How you gonna cancel Thursday?
Because you got so much built up energy from the day you done miss, and that can, change into, something else. Like, I don't even want to deal with you because you missed out on our first commitment date, and you want to be committed on the second. I feel you, Shawnee.
Yeah, but you know that's wrong, right? But you know that's not right. You know that's not in the contract.
But like, if I'm calling, I don't call that often. So if I'm calling, it's like, listen, I really am needing
It's
this.
a need.
Yeah.
I get it. So why
Yeah, but
skip
it's
out
just
on Thursday then?
yeah. Why skip out on Thursday if you need it on Sunday? That's what I'm saying. That's stubbornness.
Because I guess that's there you go. You just said it. Or I'll block it out of my mind by then. I'll be like, oh well, forget it. It's all right. I got some
Well,
work to do.
God
Let me
bless
go
you.
work on this website or something.
Because I can't block a website. Ain't blocking that out of my mind. A website is not blocking that out. So, Herpes got it. So, do you have somebody that you have a regular situation where you're like it's friends with benefits?
I do not currently. I don't.
You don't.
Mm-mm.
When's the last time you had sex?
August. It's
How
the
do
same
y'all
ass
do
every
this?
time.
Yeah, he asked that every week. You ask,
What? This is crazy.
you just don't do it.
How do you not do anything? Like I'm talking about, see, are you being tricky with me? Are you just saying sex as in one type of sex? I'm saying like any physical contact with somebody that creates an orgasm.
Mm-mm.
No,
Since August?
August.
I don't even think that's healthy.
What? I mean, with myself, yeah, but that's enough to make me
Oh yeah, I saw
not.
your IG post with the thing that
Thank
What was the
you.
thing? What IG post? What was the thing?
You done missed it. You done
the
missed it, right?
thing, the toy thing. I
The
don't know what it's
rose? Did
called.
she have the rose? What she had? What was the toy? That was
No,
it
it's like it
No,
got a
it's a body
head.
wand.
That thing, yeah. And she,
It's a
you
body
know.
wand.
oh,
Mhm.
the body wand. Okay. So
Yeah.
that's just an everyday thing. The body wand is like you wake up in the morning and before you eat breakfast is the body wand.
No, it's not.
All right.
Or
It's
before you
not
go
in
to
the
sleep.
schedule. It's not
It's
in the
in this.
schedule.
Let
It's
me tell you. Let me tell
whenever
you
I
something.
will.
That is in the schedule. Stop playing with me. That is that 7 days a week. You're touching that body one at least 4 or 5 days.
No, actually, 7 days a week, probably three. Probably three of the
Don't
Oh,
that
seven.
really?
like
That's what you
hurt
go.
that don't hurt your clit, that thing, that rubber thing, that don't hurt.
See,
It don't
I'm real lazy with it, right? I put it down and then I
mhm.
lay on top of it. So I'm not really
Oh,
doing
you did say that.
no
This is
work.
just
Mm.
I just get
you.
straight to, you know.
So you just lay on it and grind on it, and then how long does
Sometimes
it
I don't
norm?
even gotta do that.
You just lay on it.
I ain't gotta do that.
Oh my
It's
god, I'm not.
powerful.
Oh my
It's
god.
powerful.
Oh my god. Oh, I can't do this. Oh my god. So three.
Yeah, see, it's other women on here like, okay, Jeanette, August 2020 was the last time she had a man in her bed. Recent, it's been 2 years. See,
Yeah, and
Y'all are
before
losing your
August it was
damn
three.
mind.
how is that losing your mind if you
Y'all are
just don't want
crazy.
to
This is
jump
why
out there
y'all
with
be.
everybody?
This is why y'all be so nasty to people. Y'all need y'all like. This is why y'all be nasty. This is why y'all be so short with people. I'm like, I don't know why he said thank you, bitch, because you ain't had sex in 2 years. That's what are you mad at me?
Well, that is true because you know what? Well, I'll speak for me. Yeah, once I do finally get there, then I be real nice. The girls can get whatever they want, and if I like, what's going on with you?
I
So
was
yeah,
wondering
y'all will
why.
know. Y'all
I
will
was
know.
wondering why Shawnee got the best affectionate hugs ever. I've never had a better hug from a friend than Shawnee. Like Shawnee makes me feel like I'm literally like I'm like, wow, this is the best hug ever. That's because damn, too many. Yeah, these ovaries is killing me today. They're killing me today.
Sexy Bazillion said I had sex in July.
And what?
App V wasn't all that, but it was sex. She had sex in July. What's App V?
I don't know
What's
what
an
that
App
means.
V?
Listen,
I think
if
she
you
meant
have
to
sex,
say the D wasn't all
maybe
that.
she meant the D.
Oh, and the D wasn't all that, but it was sex. See, that's disappointing right there.
But
That's
but
just,
this is
oh
but
my
this
god.
is why I tell all adults if you have sex with somebody, get directly to what makes you have an orgasm. Like get like women, stop wasting
Oh,
time
okay, I can
on
hear you.
all stop. Can you hear me?
You
You
kind of
good?
went out. Okay, I hear you now.
Okay.
Okay.
I'm saying get directly to what makes you have an orgasm. Don't play games and try and do a like if you need somebody to do something like a particular position or a particular movement, or if you need a tongue on the clit or whatever, go directly to it. Don't waste time, because then what happens is when it doesn't happen, then y'all blame it on us. No, blame it
Yeah.
on you. You should have gave me the assignment so I could follow it. That's what you
This
need to like. Go ahead, go.
this is true, but a lot of women don't know what they like or what they want, and some women are afraid to communicate that to their partners as well too. Um, I've noticed that with my community, everyone's like, "How do I reconnect after finding out I have herpes?" Like, it's like she's broken. I'm not getting wet anymore. I'm not getting turned on anymore. And it's literally a mental disconnect. And some women get in their brain so much during sex that they can't even climax because they're worried about how they look, if they doing something right. They
Uh-oh.
You broke up. We
We
can't hear
lost
you.
you.
Shayna, Shayna,
Everybody's
Shayna.
saying that. Yeah, we can't hear you on the thing. But that's true. We do. I think about that.
can you
No,
hear me
because
now?
yeah,
Yep.
yeah. Go ahead. You was talking about
Yeah.
the disconnect and stuff like that.
Women go through a lot of mental blocks during sex that it prevents them from even reaching orgasm. They can't even be in tune with the person because they're worried about other things. They're worried about how they look, how they breathing, if they look ugly, if this
Yeah.
feels right, if he likes it, if she likes it, and they just prevent themselves from climaxing.
And guys feel that way too, because we worried about stuff like if you're gonna get pregnant. Um,
I
and
worry
did
about
I
that too.
and did I pull out in time? Did I pull out in time?
Oh.
Was I too close? Am I in the
Sexy
thigh?
Brazilian says the thing was I do have someone who was interested, but the person F's multiple women, so I don't trust him. You're right about the mental block. I'm scared to have sex with my diagnosis. Oh, okay.
Okay.
But
Hey,
why?
Shayna.
Why are you scared to?
Oh yeah. Why? Well, Shayna, why are people scared to after they get diagnosed? Why?
Because they have most of the time you haven't taken enough to learn your virus and learn your body and do that work to love yourself again. So you're worried about what if I spread it? Um, I feel so dirty. They have all these feelings about themselves that they can't get past that. I have herpes, I'm ruined, nobody would ever want me. What if I give it to the person? Will I have to stay with the
Mhm.
first person that accepts me? It's again those emotional blockages that they haven't worked through. People find that they have a diagnosis and instantly want to get back into dating, instantly want to find somebody to love them. And that's not, you shouldn't do that. You need to take a break from dating. You need to take a break from sex and figure your stuff out before moving forward.
Shayna, are you have you thought about would you like to get married?
Um, it's not a goal,
No, I'm not.
but
I'm just saying if you would like. It's not a goal, like,
no,
but
it's not a goal, but if it
right,
happens, it happens. If it doesn't, it doesn't. I'm honestly have a lot of relationship phobias, so I
right,
push a lot of people away in this season of my life. I'm not very welcoming to a relationship.
right. Are
So,
Why?
you?
What? So why aren't you welcoming to the? Is it because of what happened to you? Like how you ended up? Was it the relationship you had where you got herpes that made you be that way about relationships?
no, it wasn't that relationship. I think it was more so just childhood shit.
Mm,
My mother was in a 13-year abusive relationship. So I was in that relationship with her. So when I
mm-hmm.
go into relationships now and I see those red flags, instead of me communicating and working through that, I'm out. I'm out the door. So even with the
Mm.
relationship with the person I was with when I found out I had herpes, I was constantly leaving him to be with a woman every time one of those red flags presented. And then when my relationship was over with the woman, I'll go right back to him.
Mm-hmm.
So it's the fear of becoming a person that can't get out of the relationship once I'm in it that I'm trying to work through, and that kind of makes me push people away because I don't want to be in that abusive relationship. I don't want to be that person. I don't want to be in that, and to me it's all I know. So that's what I know why I'm like the way I am. It's just me working through it and figuring
Yeah.
it out.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it's so crazy that I have you two women on here, and you guys have shared so much. Uh, God, I don't even know how to ask this question without being, because I'm not trying to be rude or. How much do
Just ask it.
how
Just ask the question.
how much do you young women, when you're young, because you're grown ass women now, how much do y'all feel like y'all sexually targeted when y'all were younger? And did
Mm.
you feel like you were sexually targeted and there was nobody you could talk to be like, why are these people, why are these men targeting me? And did y'all feel like there was no one you could go to?
um, I can answer. When I
Go
was
ahead.
14, when I was 14 years old, I lost my virginity to a 20-year-old man outside. And why? I don't know. And at the time, I should have known that wasn't appropriate. Like now I know that wasn't appropriate. Now I know that I was
Mm.
targeted. But at 14 years old, I didn't know that. And at
All right.
14 years old, I wasn't talking to nobody about that. And at 14 years old, I wasn't talking to the adults about sex
Was
because
it
I
something?
was
Was
being
it like a
toxic.
relationship, or was it something that he just forced himself on you? I'm just asking. I'm just
It
asking.
was we were talking on the phone all the
Oh,
time,
got you,
and
got you, got you.
I was a little fast in the pants at 14, so I was talking like I was experienced and I was having sex and do saying all of these things. And then when I finally met him and he came to my school, it was kind of like, what happened to all that stuff you was talking? My ego gets to me at 14. I'm like, okay, let's do it. So
Mm. I didn't
Wow.
feel well. I like what Shayna said. I didn't know I was being targeted. I mean, I had there was there was the candy man in my aunt's apartment complex that used to fill me up, and I didn't know really how to. I didn't. I mean, I was
Wait,
little.
what do you
I
mean the
might have
candy
been
man? What do you
the
mean the
candy
candy?
man we go to the candy man house to get our little snacks and stuff. Me and my cousin, and he
mhm,
would touch my cousin was a boy. My cousin was younger than me. I was probably about 9 or 10, I was little.
yeah,
I didn't know what he was doing, and I told my other cousins, the older cousins that were like uncles to us, what happened, and they went and jumped on the candy man. The candy man was in a wheelchair. He didn't have no legs, so I didn't know what was going on. I just knew
What
this
the
man kept
fuck?
touching
What?
on me.
What?
So
but that's the thing with
I
children
didn't
though.
know that I
Yeah,
was
you
being targeted. I didn't know.
you
I was
don't
like,
know.
he keep touching on my
So,
chest and between my legs, and he give us the candy. They be like, why y'all coming back with this money?
all right, this is
Give it to us.
okay. All right.
Yeah.
So, all right. I gotta slow this down.
I wasn't ready for this today.
No, I
You
wasn't.
need
I
a black
wasn't.
him out. You need a
Yeah,
black him
I
out.
need a black. So, so, so Shayna, when this happens, because I will agree with this. There was a lady, there was a girl who opened me up to sex, and she was babysitting me. And I
Mhm.
realized that moment when that happened, it opened for guys. An orgasm is something that once you have it, if nobody gives you the proper education, you now go all the way, because now you just all you want to do is have another one.
Yeah.
But you don't want to be the person making it happen for yourself. The minute you have an orgasm with someone else, with a woman, for me, with a woman, that's when it's like it's on and popping now. And I think I was like 11 or 12. And after that, I was like, every girl I got next to, I was trying to have sex with. Do you feel like when you had sex with the 20-year-old that opened you up to, like, first of all, did you enjoy it or you didn't enjoy it?
I didn't enjoy it. I didn't even know what tearing my hymen was at the time. So
Oh
I
God.
was bleeding and I was scared and
Oh
I didn't
God.
know what was going on. I went to the school nurse and I didn't tell my mom at the time. I didn't have sex with a man until a year after that happened. And even then, I still didn't enjoy it. And then it was another year after that. So I kept trying after a year, but I didn't. experience great sex with a man until I was like 20 years old, just to be honest. I was dealing with women at a very young age too. Before I had my first experience with a man, I was I was trying things and playing with other
And
girls.
how old were you when that was happening? How old were you when that
I
was
was as
happening?
young as 6 years old when I was trying things with other little girls.
Mhm.
So playing the game, and I was climaxing, then rubbing on each other, scissoring each other. It felt
Uh-huh.
good. We didn't know what we were doing. We just knew that it felt good. So
Mm.
Wow,
that's why it's
interesting.
important
So
to have these conversations with children.
what? Yeah,
Yeah.
no, you're absolutely
Yeah,
right.
because my daughter wants to have a sleepover for her birthday coming up, and she told me, she said, "Well, it's two little girls. They can't come because they went to another party and they're dating." And the mom called the other mom, and so now there's this big issue because it's like, well, we don't know what the girls did at the party,
Hmm.
but something happened between these two little girls.
And I've tried to be as open with my daughters as possible because my thing is like, if stuff feels good, y'all, you better discuss it.
Mm-hmm.
You better discuss it because the one thing is like, just don't do it. No, that don't work. Just
Mm-mm.
don't do it. Don't work. Because when stuff feels good, just don't do it. Just doesn't do it. Like you need that because I've wondered all the time, and I'm always like the person. I've always been the person that everybody's like, Mike, you doing too much. But my thing is like, if my daughters have a sleepover, you still can't close the door in your bedroom.
Yeah.
Mm-mm.
Because I know like it can be whatever. Like, there's nothing. It's kind of like, okay, just keep the door open and do whatever. But I'm trying not to be extra, but I'm also trying not to get somebody turned out.
Yeah.
And then so when was the so even though you were doing stuff with girls when you were at a young age, I guess society made you feel like, do you like being with guys?
Like I said, I didn't have my first good experience with a guy until I was like 20 years old.
But I'm saying now, are you still attracted to men, or you're not attracted to men, or you still like in the middle? Are you in the happy
I would
medium?
say that I'm a sapiosexual. So you can have
What's
both.
that mean? What's that mean? What's that mean?
It
Yeah,
doesn't
that's some.
matter. It doesn't matter if
Oh,
you're guy, girl, in between, if you have a penis and some titties. It don't matter to me. If you can get me here, then I'm for you.
Because I
Because
look
this
bad
is
in the
the
morning.
connection.
Normally, I'm adorable, Shayna. Normally, I'm adorable. Like I look hard. Like would you see me now? This is not how I look. This is not how
It's
I
not
look.
how you
oh
look.
my
And I'll
God.
But it don't
stimulate
matter.
your mind. I will. So
But
you
yeah.
really, so you don't have a type that you're attracted to. You do like,
Mm-mm.
doesn't everybody have a type?
I mean, I'm attracted to anyone that can get me here.
And
Just being
how is
honest.
that? How is the entrance getting the entrance to your brain? How
Just
what makes it happen?
conversation. If you can teach me something, if you're feeding me, if you push me, that all of that is attractive to me. That will get me going. That will get me wet. But just looking at somebody is not something that is gonna make me want to move
Not
forward.
at all. Like there's no female or male that you look at that is just attractive. Like I don't believe that, and I
There's
need
a lot
proof.
of attractive people, but
No,
enough
I
for
need
me to
one.
be like, I want it right now. No.
You've
If
never
you open your
seen.
mouth, you can open your mouth and that attraction is gonna go away
No,
from
I'm saying
me.
I'm talking about being silent, just silence, and you just look at somebody physically, woman, female or male,
Hmm.
that is that's your type. What would be your type? Like, give me. If we do celebrities, female, let's do females first. Females that you think when you look at, they haven't said a word, they haven't sung, but when you look at them, you go like, they can get it.
Who is that? A dry? He's like, it's a female that goes from man to woman to man to woman to man to woman.
RuPaul.
No, not RuPaul.
She
It's
said
somebody else.
RuPaul.
It's
RuPaul
a
like 70,
female.
Shawnee. I'm
I,
gonna
I
beat your ass.
just said. She said
You
he go
you
from a
brought
man
the
to woman
oldest
to
one in the history of the world.
RuPaul. That's the
I don't know. I don't know. It goes to man. So you really like, okay, so man to woman. I don't know. I don't know. I wish I could. I
Like,
wish.
okay, so for men, my preference is a bisexual man.
Really?
Yes, for men.
Wow. Okay. I'm out. That's interesting. That is
Yeah.
very interesting. That's very so with a woman, who's somebody that you look at and you're like, yep, mind you, they're not stimulating. We're not reading books. They're not giving you conversation. They're just this is
Somebody that's like
strictly just looks. Just looks. Just
Issa
looks.
Rae.
Oh, Issa Rae. Issa Rae. Yeah, I can tell. Yeah, okay. So I get it now. Because yeah, okay. All right. I'm not gonna put a comment on Issa Rae. I don't know what Issa Rae does sexually, but I got a feeling like she's, she's yeah, got it. I got it. I got it. All right. All right, girl. All right. I get it. We are learning you more and more every time we speak. I mean, we got to repeat questions, but I like the fact that you're like, okay, all right. So you're not even in the societal box. You're like,
I'm way out.
I want to be able to be attracted to anyone who likes anything. It does not matter. You could have
Yeah.
been born a man and now you're a woman, or you could be born a woman and now you're a man. It doesn't
Or
matter.
you can have a penis with some titties. That's 2 for 1 for me. I
And you're
don't know.
good.
It don't matter. Like it really don't matter.
And marriage is not something that you're even thinking about. You're like, I'm not marrying nobody.
Not right now. It's way out of the ballpark for me right now.
But you're super young. You're super young, so it's
Yeah.
kind of yeah.
So it may come later on, but right now at this point in my life, no.
So if you and Shawnee were in a room,
Look at where Mike wants
I'm
to.
playing.
Shawnee can get it.
Where I know Shawnee can get it. I know. I just wish Jay Black was here. I know Shawnee can get it. So would you? Because Shawnee right now, it seems like she's a flaming heterosexual. But can you feel a vibe? Like if you and Shawnee were chilling, could you feel a vibe if somebody's interested, or do you have to ask questions?
There was a point in my life where I would target straight women.
Oh, you were targeting. Oh,
Oh,
you
why
ain't
would you
shit.
target them?
Oh, you ain't shit.
It was like a challenge to me. It was something I couldn't have. So I would like I gotta have you since you say I can't have you.
Oh,
And I
so you was
always
acting like a dude.
no, not I was
You
always
was acting
feminine.
like a
I was
yeah,
always
I mean,
feminine.
yeah, you was feminine and and cute and all, but you was doing what they do.
Yeah, I was. I'm not gonna lie. Now,
So did
no,
it
I don't
work?
do that.
So what was
Huh?
your technique? Let's say
Yeah.
with Shawnee, what would be your technique? Like you're with Shawnee and we're hanging out and everything like that. What would be
I
your
would have to
technique?
get to know Shawnee. I would have to
Right.
feel her out, feel the energy, what she's
Yeah.
like, what type. I would have to.
Oh, so you know
It's
what
a
to
process.
say and stuff.
You
She had to
know,
figure out my weaknesses so
mhm.
she could prey on them.
I had
Oh
to
my
talk my
God.
shit too, so she can get
Lord have
interested.
mercy.
You know, that's it.
You ain't shit. I love you.
I know.
I love the fact that you ain't shit. I love it. You ain't nothing but me with a vagina. That's all you are. I love it.
I know I ain't shit.
I
I'm
love it.
working on being better, y'all.
I can't wait. I can't wait till we meet you in person. I
I
can't wait
can't
till
wait.
we meet you. I can't wait till we get you at a comedy show and we all there. This is gonna be hilarious. Oh my God, this is great. All right. Promoting. What are you promoting? Where can people find you? And we've gone off course, but let's be clear that she's made herpes awareness her agenda, and it's something that if you have herpes, it's something that you shouldn't be ashamed of. It's something that millions and millions and millions and millions of people
Billions.
have. Yes, all over
Yeah.
the world. It's just that for some reason we've put this little fake ass stigma on it when everybody around you has it. But her thing is she's making people free to accept who you are and live in your truth. But where can we find you, and what is it something that we need to know that we can go to you that you're promoting?
Okay, well, you can find me on Instagram, Shayna Singleton. You can find me anything that says herpes could never. I'm on it. You can go to www.herpescouldnever.com. We have a retreat coming up at the end of January. Our membership services start January 1st. And we're about to be live now for Healing Wednesday on Instagram Live. So come join me over there if you want searching healing and trying to figure out how to break the stigma for yourself. I appreciate you both. Thank y'all for letting me come on here every single Wednesday and just shoot the shit with y'all and talk
Where's the
about
retreat? Where's the retreat at?
retreat. It's an online retreat.
Oh, the
It is
online.
a
I thought y'all
virtual
was gonna.
retreat.
That's right. That's right. It's an online
Yes.
retreat.
Yes.
Boy,
Yeah,
y'all.
I did something that you told us to do last week. I started the conversation with my daughters because
Yes.
when I picked them up from school, they said something. It's a whole bunch of stuff going on up at their school. And I said, "Do y'all know what herpes is?" And they were like, "No, we don't know what that is." Because something else happened. The girl got mono or something happened in the school
And mono's
bathroom.
herpes.
And oh well,
Wait,
I
whoa,
didn't
whoa,
know to
whoa, whoa, whoa,
explain it
whoa,
to
whoa,
them.
whoa! What do you mean mono is herpes? I thought mono
Mono
was
is a
just you
type
got
of
it from
herpes.
kissing.
It's a type of herpes.
wow.
It's HHV8. It is a type of herpes.
Oh
Herpes is
wow.
everywhere. Herpes
But
is all
I
over the
told
game.
them they could get it from skin to skin contact, so they need
Wow.
to, kind of be careful and mindful of what they're doing because they get to school and they little friends run up to them and be all in their face. And before we even had that time, I'm like, tell them to get out your face, tell them to stop
Yeah.
breathing on you, to get back. But we started a little conversation,
I love that. I
small
love that.
conversation. Yeah.
I love that.
Shayna, we're about to make this a really big deal. So just hold tight because this is
Okay.
something that needs to be really needs to be spread throughout everywhere and especially in our community because we really don't talk about it. But
We
thank you
don't.
for being here.
Thank you.
We got super love for you. I can't wait to see you at a comedy show. And you are based in New York, right?
I'm in Florida.
Florida.
Oh, you're in Florida, so we got to make the comment. But you're from New York originally.
Yes, originally from New York. My family, everybody. I'm good in New York.
Girl,
I'll be in Florida soon. We'll be out there
Okay.
soon. All
yeah,
right,
what
sweetie,
part?
where you at? Tampa? Where you at?
I'm in the Space Coast. So I'm like 45 minutes below Orlando right now. Vera.
Okay.
Melbourne.
I know
Florida.
Melbourne. Yeah, I know
Okay.
Melbourne.
I
We're
know
gonna come.
Orlando.
We're gonna see you. We know Disney World. All right, girl.
Yeah.
Have a
All
great
right.
day.
Love
And your
y'all.
your
Have a
shoulders.
good
You
day.
got sexy ass shoulders. Go ahead, get on out of
Thank
here.
you.
No, you don't want the smoke. You don't want the smoke. You don't want the smoke. Get on out of here. You don't
Let
want
me
the
get off
smoke.
of here. Love y'all.
Get out. Get out. Get out. You know. All right, y'all. We'll take a black and mild break, and when we come back,
When we come back, we got we got our nurse practitioner in.
Shaquisa's in here.
Yeah, she's here.
You know what? Let me write down my question because I have a
Okay.
question. I have an ailment. I have an
Okay.
ailment, and I think it's just being old. Damn it. And I'm frustrated because I couldn't believe nobody couldn't explain it. I Googled it and there was nothing that I could get tomorrow. So Shaquisa, she'll be up in there next. I'll take a black and mild break and I'll come back. I promise.
Wait.
Uh-oh.
Before we go right quick, let's do this right quick.
What?
Let's take care of this announcement right quick.
What are we doing?
And then we can go right into the break.
What?
So we need to help some people out. The Pretty Fat Girl Gang presents their winter coat and non-perishable drive. They're collecting items right now until the 18th. They need your help with that. If you want more information about it, all you got to do is hit up Kelly J.
Okay.
Just hit her up right here. She's here. Hit her up, and you can drop that stuff off. They have a Dallas drop off, a Chicago drop off, and an Arkansas drop off. Yeah, they're nationwide. So let's help them get these winter coats and non-perishable foods for people this holiday season.
What's today's date, Shawnee? What's today's date, actually?
Today's the 15th.
So the 15th. So we got 1, 2, 3, 4.
A couple more days.
And did you send me that? Did you send that on the text so I can post it on my IG?
I'll put it in there if I did.
Okay. All right. So yeah, make sure y'all support that. Shout out to Kelly J. You're doing so much, girl. So yeah, I'm gonna post that, and Shawnee will post it. But once again, we got to the 18th. You have no excuse not to find these locations and donate something. All right, so we're good. Black and mild break. Black and mild break. 3 minutes. Play a song, and I'll be right back.
All right.
Yeah. What up, y'all? It's Michael Shawn from Michael Shawn and the Takeover Legends. And just in case you missed the show, check this out.
I'm a Philly implant. I grew up in Arkansas, right? First person I meet on, I told them this last week. First person I meet on a plane in Philly is who? Amir. And he's like, you don't know who the Roots are? Just going back to that era, every band evolves. Where do you see the Roots evolving from? I mean, you've cracked the ceiling. Where do you see the band as a whole going from here?
I mean, right now it's like, look, you see all this, just getting right. So we obviously can't go backwards, right? So
Right.
I mean, I think at this point it's just trying to parlay where we're at with the Tonight Show and also kind of building on that. I mean, like right now, like Amir's doing amazing things with his, with his DJ stuff, with his food stuff, with his podcast. Like he's got like 1,000 things going on. Like those are all his babies. And Tariq, Black Thought has a, he has a play getting ready to happen off Broadway. So, something that you call Black No More that he wrote and had everything to do with. So, I mean, these are just the steps that are kind of, happening for us, in different ways. Me, on the other hand, personally, like, I think everybody's doing, like, where the Roots is kind of, going is just everybody's doing a little bit of this and a little bit of that outside. And then we all meet back up for our nucleus at the Tonight Show and at Roots, Roots performances. So that's
musically, any new music you think?
Yeah, I mean, it's in the pipeline. Like it's but so the thing about us too is that we're always writing, always working, always recording, like every day. Obviously the pandemic slowed things down for us a little bit because we weren't able to all be around each other the way we are normally, at the studio. But prior to that, there's just so much music just laying around that, and still being recorded. And, Tariq is always recording and writing and, getting beats from this person and that person. And, Amir's always creating and, I'm in here trying to get stuff together. So yeah, there's an album coming. There's an album coming.
Search Media Room 360 on all streaming platforms. Michael, Shawn, and the Takeover Legends. Yeah, yo.
Oh, she put the Friday. You don't press the right button with me.
Don't never stop if you want to be on top. Yeah.
Tap in.
Shawn and the
I was
Takeover.
trying to push the tight shirts, but I don't know what happened. It won't play.
I don't know. Somebody deleted my tight shirts. What's going on?
Oh my God.
All right, get back on IG Live.
Okay.
All right. So I was so amped about doing this, and now I'm having second thoughts about doing this.
Doing what?
Because I'm anti-Christmas, and I'm not gonna do it.
Why do it?
No, I'm not gonna do it because I get so irritated with Christmas all the time. It's Michael, Shawn, Shawnee Scott, Jay Black is out. Sexy Mo is still under the weather.
And our nurse practitioner is here, so go ahead and send your request.
All right, Sequisa, our nurse practitioner, she's damn near a doctor. She is a doctor to us.
She is a doctor.
She is, and I got questions for her today. Bring the nurse in. Where's the nurse at? Where's the nurse at?
Guess who stepped in the room?
So, are you going to be able to get on IG Live? Or you on your laptop? You get on IG Live and
let's see.
Yeah, I had some old people.
Yeah, Sequisa has been trying to support. She's been sending me messages, and I have seen them. I just have to get stuff together.
About what? What are we talking about?
She's just trying to help promote.
Oh, okay. No, she has. Yeah. So, Sequisa, okay. So I went to sleep 2 nights ago. And I just slept regular. Like, and everybody, I know what people gonna say, you slept funny. I did not sleep funny. I slept my regular way. And in the middle of the night, my right leg from the heel up my calf, I got this pain. And it was uncomfortable.
Yeah, I remember that story. Yeah.
And then when I woke up, I got out the bed and literally I could not put any pressure on my right leg without a sharp pain going from my heel through my calf. Mm-hmm. And everybody was looking at me and my family ain't shit. Everybody was like, what is wrong with that? They were like, what's wrong with that? I was like, I'm not playing. Like I couldn't put the entire day I was limping. Like I went to the store to get a Red Bull and a 5 hour and a Black and Mild, and I was limping like an old man.
A Red Bull, a 5 hour, and a Black and Mild.
Let me tell you something. Let me
Yeah,
tell you
I
something.
was adding that up too, Shawn. I don't know
No,
if you
let me
saw
tell
them,
you about
but
the world is lucky because the only reason I never did cocaine was because I'm scared of, because I've seen people in my family. I love energy. Anything that gives me energy, I'm about that life. So, okay, sidebar, back to the regular point. I could not walk.
Mhm.
So I laid down, I stretched it out, I put icy hot on it. I did everything. I was trying to squeeze it out, and I was like, but I still don't know. Then all of a sudden I laid down and I woke up and it was done. I was good. What is that?
There's no way for me to answer that, Mike, without running tests while it happens.
Oh.
Because if you had told me, there was a series of questions I would ask you, like, what color is it? Is it hot? Like, how you describe the exact pain that you're going through at that time. But what it could be a chemical imbalance. It could be that you have too much potassium in your body. You know, those 5 hour energy drinks and them.
Yeah, I do a
Those
lot
are
of
not
5
good
hours.
for you. Those are not good for you at all. At all.
But it was definitely a sharp pain that went from the back of my right heel all the way up right before my knee.
Right.
And I couldn't do anything. Like, I was really like, but I'm fine now. Okay, so
Right.
nobody. All right, so we got to run tests. There's
So
always got to run tests.
what could he replace the 5 hour and Red Bull with to get energy?
Well,
What
Red Bull, I
natural?
really don't drink Red Bulls. That was just yesterday. I just happened to get desperate, and I was just like, I took one. But normally it's just the 5 hour energy drinks, and then I have I'll show it to you. Y'all talk. I'm gonna show you what I take. I'll be right back.
Can't wait to see this.
Well,
No, it's a pre-workout.
if you're low on energy, the first thing I would say was go to your doctor and get tested, because you could be anemic. That could be a cause. And then your thyroid could be low. That could be another cause. So if you rule those two out, then that gives you a place to start. If you're having any type of, like, your hair is brittle, or, cold or hot intolerance, that's a sign of thyroid disease. You can go get that checked out. If you're having, like, any muscle weakness and muscle spasm, sometimes that's a sign of B12 deficiency. So starting with getting your labs checked lets you know exactly where to start.
Oh, not the labs.
You know what's
Well,
been
like,
happening?
this is my pre-workout.
I can't tell if you're anemic or not just looking at you. But when I look at your labs, I can tell if you're anemic, and I can also tell you exactly what's causing it. Do you need more iron, or do you need more B12, or do you need more fluids? So there's different ways of, like, there's so many things that your labs tell the doctor about. It tells you about your kidney function. It tells if you're risk for stroke. Like, you really have to get those labs done.
Shaquisa,
my hair has been shedding a lot. Like, I'll comb it, and it's shedding like a lot.
I would start with just the basic labs, and if all that was normal, then you get your hormones tested.
Shawnee's like, my hair been shedding a lot, like she a Bichon or something. Listen, Shawnee's problem is Shawnee's not having enough orgasms. Shaquisa, can you please talk to us about sexual health? Like, aren't orgasms good? Aren't orgasms good?
They are good, but I mean, sometimes situations call for different things. But Shawnee, you really need to look into that rose they were talking about.
What's the rose? What is the rose? Y'all keep talking about it. What is the rose?
Speak to her, nurse. Speak to her.
It's a sex toy.
Yes.
The rose. Let me see if I can find this. So it's just called the rose.
It looks like a rose. I don't know what it's called. I called it the rose because I heard somebody else on here calling it the rose. But I've seen it advertised on a couple of people's page on Facebook.
The rose. And what does the rose do?
I haven't investigated. I just said it looks quite interesting.
No, doesn't it attach to the clitoris? And then
it has a end that's the penis.
And then it gives you a little stimulation.
And then best of both worlds at the same time.
And it doesn't make as much noise as the bullet. The bullet makes more noise. Like, from what I've heard, it's something that, like, I think Shawnee, I think the nurse is in here.
Is this it? Wait a minute, let me show you.
Look, she got a disgusted face already. Look, she already. This is what you want me to put on my vagina?
Let's see. Yeah, this right here.
Who uses the rose on IG Live?
Is that it?
Oh, that's not the one that I saw, but yeah, that's one.
Suction cup. But
what you do?
You put that right? Yeah, huh? Look at you, Shawnee. You would sleep so good if you got that.
Rose sex toy, Rose vibrator clit sucker for women with 7 intense suctions.
Yes.
Then
Look at
this
that.
one, the Rose
You see how
toy
that white woman sleeping? Look at that
2.0
white. No, look at that white woman. Look at that white woman in right there. Do you see how she's
for
sleeping right there?
women,
Like an
clitoris
angel.
sucking and tongue licking,
An
2 in
angel.
1 vibrator.
An
And then
angel.
the Rose toy with bullet vibrator for women, adult sex toy, G-spot vibrating.
Look at that. Look at that. Why would you be mad at that, Shawnee? The nurse is trying to tell. I'm trying to tell you, you don't need to go into a relationship with a man. You do need that
Oh
relaxation.
wow. It's
Look at that.
explaining everything.
Look at that.
I'm talking about look at that. Look at that. Oh, you put it on
Because
your
Sequiza's
chi
married,
too.
so she gets her plenty in. Like she gets
Oh
her.
wow. They
Yeah.
really this is very pretty graphic here. Wasn't expecting
That's
all
not
that to
that's
pop
not
up.
graphic. Don't say graphic. It's
Mm.
not graphic. It's information.
It's the
Oh,
facial
okay.
expressions for me.
I'm sorry, y'all. I didn't know all that was gonna pop up on the screen. I don't know if your kids might be watching.
So Shaquiza, with Shawnee, she has a lot of stress, a lot of responsibility,
Yes.
I feel like
a
she
lot
got
of responsibility.
stress.
No, and a lot of responsibility. Wouldn't orgasms help her before she goes
Absolutely.
to sleep well? See,
Absolutely.
I'm
That's
not denying that they won't help. I'm not denying that. It's
Yeah,
Deep,
but
just
deep tissue massages. Also,
yeah, I don't know.
okay, nurse practitioner. She went to go get a massage, right? So Shawnee gets a massage, and I'm like, so what did you do? She kept all her clothes on, like she literally had an outfit on, like she had a
I had on
hoodie,
shorts and I
short.
had a
Yeah,
little
like
poncho
why?
and my panties.
And you have to get naked so they can get your inner thighs and start doing. All right, nurse, talk to her because I'm sorry, I'm talking too much. Go ahead, talk to her. Please.
what was the issue with why you
I just didn't want to take my clothes off with him. I didn't. I mean, I felt comfortable. I mean, he was very professional. But I wasn't taking all my clothes off. I just wasn't. I mean, but he did a good job with it. You know. I mean, it shocked him because he was like, "You not taking your clothes off?" I said, "No." He said, "Well, I'm gonna step over here, and then you can unrobe and get under the sheets."
She had a sweater on. She had a sweater on. She had a sweater. Ashley Newman says, Shawnee, I'm 10 months single since baby daddy passed.
Oh, I'm
Okay.
sorry to hear that.
Sorry to hear that. But and y'all be setting me up when I read these comments. Y'all be setting me like, can y'all put that? Listen, can you put the baby daddy pass in the beginning? Because I was all giddy about to read this question. I feel bad. I have to pleasure myself every once in a while. So, Shawnee, when's the last time you pleasured yourself?
TMI?
Nah, it ain't too TMI. I don't know. I don't know.
It's so late to be on this show saying TMI. We've been TMIing for a long time.
I don't. Yeah, I couldn't tell you. I don't know. I mean, I know that I've done it before, but I mean that's probably some years and years and years ago.
Look. Even the nurse, look, the practitioner. She put her face like years ago.
Years and years. I don't even remember.
Wow. All right, nurse. Well, it's your job. Talk to her. Go ahead.
So it's your job. Talk to her.
What you want me to say?
I just would prefer a person and not that. That's all.
Invest in you a very powerful shower head.
I've heard that.
Head.
Yeah, the detachable one where you could just take and it's like.
Oh, the detachable one. Yeah, because my mind, I'm like the shower head.
Shawnee,
wow. I'm like, how that water go? Dang, that's
Shawnee ain't trying to play with us. Shawnee not trying to play with us.
That's a powerful shower head. If it can,
She ain't trying
I'm short too, so you got a way to travel.
Oh my god.
Got a way to
Unbelievable.
I'm just saying, I just prefer a person, and I prefer a person that's going to be a person that's around and not, in and out. That's all.
Right. Well, okay. We're going to leave Shawnee alone. Shaquiza, I got an emergency phone call yesterday. I thought it was hilarious. The Department of Health in New Jersey hit me with a phone call, and I answered it. It didn't say spam. I answered it. And they basically ran a pitch for the booster shot.
Oh.
And they told me, I qualified. I was like, who don't qualify? Like, how don't you qualify? Like, do you check my credit score or something? They were like, no, you qualify. And they were like, we can make your appointment right now, or you can make an appointment on your own. I said, of course. I said, on my own. I can make it. Then they gave me all the different places I can go to right now. The CVS's, the Walgreens, the different places that you can get the military has out here. So I was like, I'm going to arrange, I'll make my date myself. I really don't want to do this booster. And once again, people, if you're watching, it's not because I don't believe in COVID. I do believe COVID has killed a lot of people, a historical amount of people. So I'm not saying I don't believe in it. What I'm saying is I'm a little worried about taking this booster shot because everybody who's taking it has told me that they really had, they got put down basically for a day or two. And I have a few things I have to do this week. What is your advice, if you have any, about doing this booster?
I can't legally give you advice on whether or not to take the booster because I don't know your medical history.
Okay.
What I would tell you is if you plan on getting it every 3 to 6 months, then go ahead because that's going to be the norm. Once you start to get it, you'll have to get it every 3 to 6 months.
All right, I have let me give you a little medical history on me. I have asthma.
He's trying to get an answer.
I have asthma. I have I'm allergic to shellfish, and I have a medium-sized penis. Now you go. What's your advice?
It's pretty much the same.
So I've been saying this too. We're going to be taking this every 3-4 months, and we're going to take another booster shot, and then we're going to feel bad for a day or two and then keep it going. Why, if any, why is it that they're going to make us take it every 3 or 4 months? That
is the $1 million question. And that's the question that I was saying when they first started talking about the vaccines. I did a whole live where I said there'll be no such thing as one shot. Like I told people this before they even said it, that Johnson & Johnson, when they said one shot, I said that was a lie. So that's why I wouldn't take that one. And then as far as the Pfizer, I said they had too many lawsuits. And you've heard about the documentations that's been leaked. Have you not?
No, I haven't. So please give us that.
Yes. So someone hacked into Pfizer's company and they leaked some documents where it proved that in the first 3 months of giving out their vaccination, they knew that they had almost 200,000 injuries or deaths.
All right, stop right there. Because what we're not going to do, send me your link again to get on the IG Live. Because this is not going to be coincidental that all of a sudden, as you're saying that,
she got cut off,
that you're going to drop.
She drops out, yeah.
I mean, literally, as she starts into this conversation. And yeah, no, we're going to get this one. We're going to get this story. We're going to wait till you actually come on here.
I am on. I can see myself.
Okay, I want to make sure. I want to make sure I see you because it's not on my screen yet because this is absolutely ridiculous. Okay. Once again, there were documents that were leaked from
Pfizer.
And the documents stated?
Basically, they were documentation that they had to submit to get the emergency approval for use. And it basically shows that they knew within the first 3 months of giving it that they already had almost 200,000 reported vaccine injuries or deaths. If you go to the VAERS website, VAERS, it's a website where people go to report vaccine injuries. And every year up until 2021, it was 10 million, 15 million, I think was the most. Well, in 2021, we already have 160 million cases reported.
And reported of just injuries from having...
Yes.
So
the vaccine.
It could be just an allergic reaction where you get an outbreak, a skin outbreak, or it could be something as severe as dying.
All of the above.
This is an amazing. Wow. Wow. On a lighter note, if I have 3 daughters, and I've allowed them, and we have some bad habits. We have some bad eating habits. What would be one thing that you would say if you could just just like adjust eating habits, what would be one thing I could introduce to my family to make them healthier? Because right now we all over the place. Like my kids are eating
I would
Chinese
try
food.
Meatless Monday.
Write that down. Meatless
Meatless
Monday.
Monday. So
That
that could be what? Vegetables and fish?
I don't do any type of meat. It's basically just vegetables.
just
Just
vegetables on
vegetables,
Monday. Meatless
salad.
Monday.
Walmart has a pizza that's made out of cauliflower crust with
Walmart.
vegetables on top. And then I'll have that. Or you could just have some spaghetti with spaghetti sauce without the meat. It's just leaving out the meat. Have a salad and leave out your meat. Have your morning breakfast, but leave out the meat. Because I like to, one of my favorite breakfasts that I like to do is eggs. And then I'll grill some mushrooms and then add tomatoes, spinach, salsa, cheese, put it in the microwave for 2 minutes, stir it up, another 3 minutes, and it's good to go. I'll put some more salsa and some more cheese on top. And that's a good, healthy breakfast.
You make your egg in the microwave?
Yes. I have a
Like
little
you crack the egg and
Yes.
put it in there
mix it all up the
Wow.
night before, put it in the little container, then you grab it on your way to work the next morning. And when you get to work, you stick it in the microwave.
How long do you put it in the microwave when you crack the egg? How long do you put it? It's like 3 minutes.
Well,
2
I
minutes?
actually cracked the egg the night before because,
Oh,
prepping for the next
wow.
day is always great. So and what I do is I cannot eat egg whites by themselves, but it's healthier. So I'll do 2 egg whites and 1 egg. So even though I'm not completely eating all egg whites, it's still healthier than 3 whole eggs.
When you crack, okay, so when you crack the egg the night before, you put it in
a bowl that has a top. I mix it up and then I add all the other ingredients and put the top.
Oh,
in.
you mix it up because I like my
Yeah.
egg. I like the yolk in the middle. But okay, so you mix it up and you
If
just
you're going
stir
to
it up.
scramble it in the microwave, you're not going to get that egg in the middle. You got to scramble it up to cook it.
Got you. Val said I do it that way too when I'm on the go. Okay, all right, all right.
I didn't know that because I'm on the stove, messing up pans and stuff.
No, that's good. So another thing, what is something else? One little thing, Meatless Mondays is perfect because that's not drastic. We're just doing 1 24-hour day where we just do Meatless Mondays, and
Yeah, and then you can have Taco Tuesday.
and then tacos, but then we back to the meat. But okay,
Yeah,
okay,
we do
but
chicken.
we're good. What's another little hint or tip that you can give somebody that is not overwhelming, so a family doesn't feel like they're totally changing their lives? What is that? Go ahead.
Add more water.
Say what?
Water.
Add more water.
Oh, and they do drink water. My girls do
And
drink a lot of
one
water.
thing that you could do too is slice up some lemons and put it in the water. That gives more immune properties for you. It helps you against COVID and other viruses.
And we got that, and then we'll get more serious since you brought up the viruses. Let's just say I decide I'm not going to do these booster shots. I'm not going to do it. And you've told us this before. What is it that we can do to actually build up our immune system? Like 2 easy things that don't overwhelm people that can build your immune system.
2 easy things I would say.
And let me get you back on IG Live. IG don't like you. I don't know what I said. You outside. I'm bringing you back in the club. I don't care. Y'all keep trying to kick her out the club. I'm bringing her right back in the club. Damn it. She's going to be in the club. 2 easy things to build your immune system that just can build you up. So and not just against COVID, that you can fight off, flu and stuff like that.
Okay, so there's actually quite a few, so I'll let you choose. This is disclaimer. Since I am a medical provider, I have to tell you that this is what I do.
Okay.
Right? So vitamin C, the first wave of COVID that came in, they gave everybody vitamin C. They got better. So I take vitamin C 500 milligrams every day.
Okay,
If
500.
you've not been taking vitamin C, how I started was I took 1,000 milligrams every day for 7 days. And then I started with 500.
Okay.
So I also take vitamin D, 5,000 units every single day. The second wave of COVID that came through, what they noticed.
Did you say 5,000 units?
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
How do you do you just, is one pill?
The
5,000?
bottles will say 1,000, 5,000. You just have to look at the bottles.
All right. So 5,000. Okay. Go ahead. Vitamin D. Go ahead.
One thing is, if you're drinking tea, instead of sugar, use honey. Honey has better immune boosting properties to it. So I started putting honey in my coffee instead of sugar. That gives you a little bit more.
In your coffee. I've never put honey in my coffee. Okay. All right. And give me any other ones that you want, because I'm writing all these down.
Amazon has a betadine nasal spray, and I spray my children with it every day before they leave. One spray in each nostril because it's been
Spell that betadine. Spell that.
Betadine.
Dine. Okay.
And because it's been proven that iodine kills COVID, so it's introduced through your nose. So by spraying that in your nose, that gives you a little extra protection.
Okay. Now, off of that, what is something in our communities that you wish you could eliminate from either our diet or just normal way of living, or something that just annoys you? Like, if you would just subtract this from your diet, what would it be?
The most important one I'd have to say is cigarettes.
No black and mild, right?
Now you coming at my neck. Goodness God, this is early.
Mm-hmm.
No, my dad. No, cigarettes are horrible.
I
Cigarettes are,
know.
and
I
I
had
only
to quit. I had to quit myself. I was an avid black and mild smoker.
I
Wow.
smoke two. Right now, no, I'm lying. I smoked 3 Black and Miles, one during this show, then and I'm very anal with this. Like around 3 o'clock, I smoke another one, and then at night. So I'm down to 3. I'm down to 3, and honestly, I just do it out of habit. Like, I've never missed it, but not drinking is hard because that's my last vice.
Yeah.
So cigarettes and just in food in general, like how much do you think we just become sick simply because of what we eat?
I think a lot to deal with the health in our communities is the seasonings that we use.
The seasoning?
The seasonings. There's a lot of hidden sodium in them.
Oh, okay.
The majority of our families suffer from high blood pressure. It's because we're using seasonings that are high in salt. Because it'll say 860 milligrams, but that serving size is only 1/4 of a teaspoon, and we're using way more than that.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
If we eliminated all meat from our diet, how much do you think it would decrease our health problems?
that is something that I'm still looking into and researching, because I'm trying to go meatless, but I know I can't do it without the help of my family. But I did one challenge back in, I think it was beginning of 2020. I actually YouTubed it, where me and my family went meatless for an entire week. But at the end of that week, you could actually feel like I felt lighter. My body felt lighter. I had more energy. But then my dad invited us out to Texas Roadhouse, and he said he was paying.
Ooh.
That was the end of that.
You know what's funny? And in all seriousness, when I was still working at K104, I went meatless for 6 months. Me and Jane.
How did that work?
I was in the best shape ever, and I was working with this trainer. And the funny thing is, you said the Roadhouse, and I didn't go to Roadhouse, but I never knew how much meat, how much of a drug it really is. Because I never forget, when I would relapse with alcohol, it was like a euphoria that would happen when I finally got to have a drink, right? When I decided I'm going to take this double shot or whatever. And it was the same euphoria I had when I finally pulled up. I wasn't at the Roadhouse. I pulled up to a Wendy's and got that Baconator, and that Baconator, that smell in the bag as I was driving, even though I knew it was going to tear my stomach up because I hadn't had meat in 6 months. I already knew it was going to be, but that smell alone had my eyes so wide open. And when I tell you, I laid that Baconator in that large fry, and that I had a Dr. Pepper, but not from Wendy's. I had a Dr. Pepper in my apartment, and I had it there, and I just looked at it. And when I tell you how excited I was before I bit into that, even though I knew it was going to be unhealthy,
right?
I knew what I was doing was going to be totally unhealthy. And I knew once I got done eating this, my body was going to feel sluggish, and my body was going to have to work overtime to actually break down this food, and my metabolism was going to, but I was like, this is crazy. Like, all this stuff, everything that we do is really a drug, because I was like, this is crazy. Like, I'm feeling the same way I felt when I drove up to a bar. And man, I mean, long story longer, I just knew how good I felt when I wasn't eating meat, but yet that one moment was enough for me to be like, yeah, I'm back on this thing again. But so would you ever go meatless again? Would you attempt it again?
I would, because there's a lot more options out there. Like they
Yeah.
have meatless fish sticks.
Yeah.
They have meatless.
Meatless fish sticks.
I have them. They're plant based, but they look like fish.
Okay.
So you dip them in ketchup, you can't tell a difference. They have meatless sausage patties. Like we had meatless cheeseburgers, and I really couldn't tell the difference. We got the Morning Star, I think. They have
Yeah, Morningstar.
We made cheeseburgers out of those, and you really couldn't.
We got a couple questions. Okay, so on here, Kelly J wants to know, although no scientific information, what is your take on marijuana? I guess when you were talking about smoking.
It depends on where you get it from and what's in it, basically.
And then Rochelle Bush 55 on IG says, so my mom eats fresh kale once a day. Is that good?
Kale, yes. Kale is full of nutrients.
Does kale clean you out like broccoli?
That I don't know. Like I'm not a nutritionalist, so to know exactly how each food works on your body, that I couldn't tell you. But anything that's green is normally good for you, unless you have clotting factors. If you're on any type of drugs that thin your blood, then you'd have to be careful with that.
So with the and the funny thing is, there's a place in Arlington called Love Hut, and it's a vegan place. And all I did was go there and say, Tam Tam said, Morningstar, Beyond Meat. Yep. All plant-based for me, vegetarian. Love me some vegetables. Go ahead, Tam Tam.
Yeah.
I went to the Love Hut. And I wasn't familiar with, you read a menu for the first time and they got different names, so you're not familiar with it. I said, give me something that tastes like I had some ribs. And they literally gave me, I forget the name of it, and I took it home and it was delicious. The problem is, like you said, everything else is so convenient around us. And I always said, if you want to get rich in America, make something that makes people lazier.
Right.
That's all you got to do. Just create something that makes people lazier. A drive-through is the laziest thing ever. It's so convenient.
Yeah.
And when you're surrounded by a KFC, a Jack in the Box, a Wendy's,
Taco Bell,
and you know for a fact you're going to get this meal within 7 minutes. But my thing is, now there are more and more restaurants coming up where you can actually research it and feel a lot healthier, and not, I'm always scared of diabetes simply because I see my dad having to shoot himself up and having to put that in him. And I've seen what it's done to his eyesight. And I've seen the fact that he's had to go and actually get shots directly in his eye and stuff like that. But they didn't know no better. My dad's in the 70s. Everything was, we ate the whole pig from the front to the back.
Rooter to the tutter.
Yeah. And cigarettes was something that we forget that when my dad was 22 years old, nobody knew cigarettes was bad for you. There was nothing that anybody told them that it was bad for you. And then the fact of no sleep and people and nurse practitioner, please support me on this. All you people said, I'll sleep when I die. Sleep is so important on your health.
It is.
It is so important. When you say I'll sleep when I die, that's not sleep. That's called death. And I've said it a million times. That's called you're dead. That's not sleep. And I can tell the difference in my life when my sleep patterns are, I can get like at least 7 hours of sleep. I feel the difference in my normal day because I've lived my life on sleeping on 4 hours of sleep. And when I tell you, and your exhaustion is so crazy. In the middle of the day, you feel like you dying. You like, I have no energy. So it's just simple stuff like sleep. And then what you said, drinking water. And I have my jug of water right here that I don't drink the whole jug, but damn it, I try. Do you have any other tips that you can give us before we get into, because I want you to stay here for the gossip. Any other tips?
Exercise, at least 150 minutes a week. That helps with diabetes. It helps with high blood pressure. It helps with depression. It helps with stress and anxiety. There's not one disease that exercise doesn't help with.
That's beautiful. TP, Mike, you could have been eating, what is that, Saltin?
Never heard of it.
I never heard of that. What is that, TP?
You trying to kill me? What's going on, TP? Let
Not
me
trying to
know.
kill you.
Marijuana treats a glaucoma.
Marijuana treats several diseases, seizures, chronic pain, all kinds of things.
Jay Black is mad at me, but once I get off probation, y'all, I'm smoking weed. I don't care. Like
Oh no, you
I
can't
actually
do
want to be a
that.
farmer.
You said what?
I want to be a weed farmer.
No, tell Mike he cannot go to weed once he gets off papers.
I'm telling you, I need something that just relaxes me and just makes me chill and just watch and just relax.
But
Like,
how do you relax now?
I don't. Like honestly, I don't. Like my relaxation is like just trying to make myself go to sleep. Yes, it does. Sequisa NP exercise does help. Exercise really does help, y'all.
Well, why don't you exercise and maybe
Oh
that'll
no, I
help you
do.
relax? Okay,
I
well then let's do
yeah.
some more of that instead of going to
And it cures
weed.
Alzheimer's. I don't know about that, nurse. I don't know. Does it cure?
Nothing can cure.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
think there's
it's not
things
a cure for it.
that are helping stop
Slow
the
down the
progression.
disease.
Yeah,
We
Yeah.
can get a trainer and do a challenge. And you want to do a 6 month again, no meat thing like you did with Jay. We can do that and get your body back to the tight shirts, Mike. That'll help you
I
relax.
don't know. It's either gonna be weed or heroin. So listen, nurse practitioner said vitamin C 500
That caught me
milligrams,
off guard.
vitamin C 500 milligrams, vitamin D 5,000 milligrams. You can actually add honey in your coffee.
Mm-hmm.
And then there's the Amazon. What was it? The nasal spray. What was it again?
Betadine.
Betadine. That you can actually make that happen so we can fight this. If just in case, we're not telling you not to take booster shots. We're not telling you not to take vaccinations. We're saying just in case. And if you do take them, still use this. And if you don't want to take them, then you can also use this. We're not telling anybody. Instagram, we're not telling anybody not to take anything. Anybody. But we're saying
I attended the NAACP Zoom call where they were doing COVID in the brown and black community, and I was really excited about it all day long. And when I got there, the only thing they talked about was taking the vaccination and the boosters. They never once talked about early treatment. They never once talked about how other ways you could boost your immune system. They never once talked about what to do if you go to your doctor and the doctor doesn't want to treat your symptom. It was like a commercial for the vaccine. When it started, and the first person that had to speak was the director from the CDC, I knew which way that was going, but I was really disappointed that if the platform is to protect and take care of your community, why would you not talk about other things besides the vaccine? Because there are people that no matter what you tell them, they're not going to do it. So what are we doing for those people? And that's the reason why I advocate so hard for the people that are not vaccinated, because I feel like they have nowhere to go. Because I've had so many patients come to me like desperate and scared because every doctor they went to told them because they were not vaccinated that they wouldn't treat them. And that really pisses me off because of the fact that the people that are not vaccinated, they need more treatment. They need more aggressive treatment. So you really have to be mindful of your own surroundings and be mindful of your family. I say take checks, like know the signs of COVID. And it doesn't have to be all in one person. If you have one person over here that's coughing, one person over here that says their food tastes funny, this person over here is acting funny, that means you have it in your home. So you need to make sure that you're still disinfecting, those doors, those light switches.
Right.
People come home, make sure the first thing they do is shower and change clothes. Do not sit on your couch. Don't go in your kitchen. When you come from outside, assume that your bodies and your clothes has COVID on it. Go ahead and take a shower and take those clothes off. Disinfect those counters in the kitchen frequently because the numbers are going back up. I do push as a telemedicine. That's like my side hustle. And the numbers are going back up. I was going days where we're not getting any calls. Yesterday, I had 15. It got up to at one point where I was getting like 50 to 60 calls a day. So I'm just wanting to tell everyone that COVID is not gone. Like I said last time, I told you I did a video before the second wave. And I said, hey, y'all, just because they're not talking about it on TV, don't mean it's gone. It's because they need y'all to go out and spend that holiday money. And then once they get y'all money, then they're going to hit y'all with this. So be on the lookout in your county. Watch the numbers in your county, and that will tell you a lot as far as your safety. And it's not time to take off your mask. So we went on the trip, and nobody had their mask on. I was like, Lord Jesus. I just started leaving my cards everywhere because.
But you know what's funny? The mask thing actually makes sense even without COVID. Like it was just like routine. The flu season would come. and you would get your flu shot, okay, perfect example. When I worked at a radio station, one person got the flu, and none of us ever thought about putting on a mask. So that person comes in. So we all everybody gets knocked down for like a week or two, because the flu is not a game. Like, if you've ever had the flu, the flu had me on some old, like, I was like, this is crazy. Like, from the chills to sweating and being hot and being cold and being weak and laying on a couch and not being able to move and literally not being able to eat and stuff like that. Like, mask and hygiene, cleaning everything down is something we should always keep doing. We should be wiping down everything all the time. Like, all the time. Like, germs are everywhere. And I'm not even a germaphobe, but people who are germaphobes that I've been around, I'm like, wow, they make sense. Like, I really don't like shaking people's hand anymore.
I never did.
Like, I really do that, because I'm like, I don't know what your hygiene is like or where your hands have been. And I'm not being nasty. I'm not trying to make, like, I don't know what you scratched before you shook my hand. I don't know.
Was that the movie Blue Streak?
Yeah. Yep. Yep. Like, I don't know what you did. Like, I don't know where your hands have been, where stuff like that happens. But I think we just need to train ourselves, because, look, we live in a society where we're going 1,000 miles an hour and we just take everything for granted. And I do too. Like, I do too. I just go like, it's whatever. You know how many comedy shows I've done? And I thank God how many comedy shows I've done that's been they've either been sold out or halfway full, and nobody's had a mask on. How many microphones I've shared with other comedians, and we're just literally talking, and if you don't give a damn about droplets, me either, because they're just, so we'll see, girl. We'll see. All right, Shawnee, are you going to be able to spit dirt today?
Oh yeah, let me get my little thing up. Yeah, I got some dirt to spit. I got something to spit.
Do you need a second, or what you need? A quick break? Are you good?
I'm good. I'm just looking for Jay's banner. There it is.
All right. Well, ladies and gentlemen, we don't know if these stories are true or not. All we know is that we can recant these stories at any moment and tell you what we said, what was wrong. Normally it would be Sexy Mo, but Sexy Mo is definitely under the weather. So filling in for Sexy Mo is another set of ovaries. You give it up for Shawnee Scott. Spit dirt. Yeah!
Well, it's a couple of things going on that we're going to talk about, and we're going to start off with Tory Lanez and Megan Thee Stallion. So, a hearing has been held about this alleged shooting that happened back in 2020. Now, according to testimony in court yesterday, the detective has said that Megan told him that Tory shouted out, "Dance, bitch, dance," while firing gunshots at the ground near Megan before all of this stuff happened. He also went to say on while he was testifying that Tory was standing on the car was stopped. Tory was standing outside on the what's the little thing, the side step?
Yeah.
He was standing there. They were into this argument. Car was stopped. That's when Tory fired the shots. She immediately felt pain. She saw the blood and she crawled to the driveway of the house that was, close to them. This was 4:00 in the morning in the Hollywood Hills. All right. He also said that Tory apologized to Megan and offered her money to keep her mouth shut because he was on probation and he didn't want this to get out. So that's why Megan came up with the story that she stepped on some glass. Now, while Tory was in jail, he called the other woman that was in the car with them and apologized. But he didn't say what he was apologizing for. He did apologize. He said, I messed up. I was drunk. I'm sorry. And in the middle of the detectives testifying, Tory stands up in the courtroom and yells out, "How you gonna tell me what I apologize for?" Well, the judge heard enough. All right. So it's going to trial. And he will be tried for assault with a semi-automatic firearm in a manner that caused great bodily injury. So we'll see what happens.
Now,
wow,
they're in trial now.
Miss.
And Tory put out a tweet, if everybody looks at what was taken down in court, he says this is not true what was said. But he said when y'all read the documents on what was really said in court, because remember this story was from a source that brought it out. And Tori's very adamant in saying, and you got to remember, if you put this on a tweet right now, you had to run this by your lawyers. Like the lawyers are saying, before you say something, they're going to say, you got to put this, I'm putting this out on Twitter. So he was like, you'll see what goes on. I don't believe anybody is telling the entire truth.
No. Absolutely not.
Now, do I believe that he shot that girl in the foot? Not really. But there is other stuff that went on. And you know what's funny? I really don't care because y'all was partying it up and y'all and all of y'all, Megan, Tori, everybody in the Escalade, y'all was acting an ass that night. Y'all was all on some next level shit. The two people who were the stars, Megan and Tori, were acting up. And I give y'all, hey, I'd act up too if I was a star. And the rest of y'all hanger-oners that were there were feeling yourselves because y'all were living through them. I don't believe
you would act up with a gun.
Oh yeah, everybody thinks they're untouchable. Everybody thinks they're untouchable. I can't tell you. I'm not mentioning names. I can't tell you how many people I saw shot guns in the air just because they was feeling themselves.
But you don't think he shot her in the foot
at all?
You don't think that he meant to shoot her in the foot, or you don't think that he shot her in the foot?
I don't believe that story at all. That story is so stupid. If you just think of the basics of this story, that story is so stupid because if a black man in LA were to shoot somebody in the foot, even if it's a black woman, in the hills, there's no way that dude wouldn't be in jail.
But he didn't know. But she didn't tell. She said she stepped on glass to protect him.
They found the bullet in the foot. If they found a bullet in the foot.
Yeah, they found shrapnel in her foot.
Do you think they would have turned that truck upside down? They would have turned that truck up. Everybody would have been on the floor. Everything
but they didn't find the bullet until she got to the hospital.
But they would have found the gun because there's no way Tory Lanez would have been allowed to get in. If there was a gun there and they pulled up on them in the hills of Beverly Hills, they would have searched everybody so crazy.
But that's what I'm saying. She lied when they got there.
But where's the gun?
But she didn't tell them they had a gun. She said
that's what I'm saying.
Nobody.
But what I'm saying is when the cops came, nobody's leaving until we find the gun.
But they didn't know it was a shooting.
Why not she accidentally shot herself in the foot?
I mean, Tori, I almost called you Tori.
Why should say glass?
What I'm saying is when they stop you, they're searching your vehicle. They're not following your rights. You're up here in $150 million homes in that neighborhood. They're searching everything on you. They're going through that truck. They're going through the seats. You're not hiding a gun. There's no way you're hiding a gun. You're not a black man in LA and have a gun on you and it's not going to get found. They're just, in my opinion, I'm not saying I'm absolutely, in my opinion, Tory Lanez, if he had shot that girl, would have been in jail by now. First of all, Tory ain't got money like that for lawyers that are like $20 million lawyers. So whatever lawyers he has have decided this case, there is no case. That Tory ain't that powerful. Like the fact that this dude ain't in jail makes me believe that this is all. Once again, I don't feel sorry for none of them, but this is all some bullshit. Nobody's telling the whole story, and that's why the lawyers are looking at each other like we don't know what happened.
Well, January 13th, the trial will begin, and we'll find out what. Well, we'll find out something. We'll find out something. I don't know if we're gonna find out the truth, but we'll find out something.
This whole thing is stupid.
That's what y'all get for going to them white ass parties. That's what y'all get. Y'all want to hang out with them? Go ahead, Mike. What was that? The last one, Mike. What, Mike? I'm mad. that didn't call us TOLs so we could see for ourselves. No, they ain't calling us. I don't want to be a part of that. Oh yeah, CSI Beverly Hills was coming out. No, there is no way there was a gun involved and they ain't find it.
Yeah. I'm saying yeah to Ashley's story, but moving on. I mean, her comic. Moving on. Lil Boosie is in the news.
Oh Lord.
Yeah, so a couple things for Boosie. We got to applaud him on one hand, and then on the other hand, we got to be like, Boosie, what the hell is going on? So, he just got his license and he is an ordained minister. So if you're having a wedding and you want to drop $75,000 to $100,000, Lil Boosie can perform your wedding for you.
God damn,
You
Boosie.
get married by Lil Boosie.
How it?
Can you imagine Mike? How would that wedding go? How would that go?
I would be down to let Lil Boosie marry me and Stacy, but Stacy would
for $75,000.
No. Now, this is the only problem I have with Boosie. I understand why you put $75,000 out there because you knew if you would have said something like 15 people would have clowned you. So he had to put a high price so people wouldn't clown him. I'm not paying you $75,000, Boosie, because I'm only understanding half of the ceremony anyway. Because I know, but I'm down to have because I think Boosie would really be dope. But Stacey wouldn't let me. She wouldn't.
No,
she's not gonna let you live like that.
No, she's not gonna let me live. She's not gonna let. But it would be fun because I think that would set it off for the reception. I think the reception
set it
itself.
off.
Like I would have to say, Boosie, just don't curse because my mom's here. Don't curse during the. Just do you take this? Don't say do you take this N-word. Don't say that though because I can see
this. Yeah, you take this nigga to be your husband.
Yeah, don't do that.
Do you take this bitch to be your wife?
Are there any side bitches who object to this wedding?
Side bitches are slinking links in the out here that got a problem. If you do, shut the fuck up.
Wait,
we getting married.
But you do know the craziest part of it is somebody already booked him for at least 2 weddings.
I'm pretty sure. And that's good because he's being sued for $525,000 for supposedly purposely causing a brawl on stage. That's what they saying, that he set up this fight during a performance that ended up costing the promoters a ton of money. So they are suing him for $525,000. Performance that happened October 1st. 2 Chainz was there, Rick Ross and Jeezy. So
if you go to a hip hop concert, I hate to say this, y'all gonna blame him for a fight?
Yep. They are blaming him for the fight.
There's a 50-50 chance that you could get stabbed going to a hip hop concert. There's a 50-50 chance. Or shot. Like, as sad as that is, like the fact that y'all trying to sue Travis Scott for something that happened in front of 100,000 people, y'all got to be kidding me right now.
Mm-hmm.
Like I'm sorry. Like my kids, Monty went to her first, and she went to a J. Cole concert at 17. Mm-hmm. You think I'm letting her go to a Bootsy concert? I'm sorry, Bootsy. You can marry me, but my kids ain't going to your goddamn concert.
Yeah.
Y'all some neck. Nah, I'm good.
Yeah, they're saying that he caused it. So you know Boosie has a twin, Flavor Flav. If you look at them, I guess Boosie is Flavor Flav's twin. They look alike. Y'all haven't put them side by side.
They don't look alike.
They do look alike.
They're the same. I think they're the same. They're the same like size, and they got the same like
skin color.
Yeah, but
the same features. They got the same features.
But this story is crazy. If you're gonna tell a story, if this story is what I think it is, this is a crazy ass story.
He nearly died. Flavor Flav nearly died. He was driving. Yeah, he was on a road trip from Vegas to Los Angeles yesterday. It was raining, and in the desert, they got all them mountains. So I guess it made the the ground loose or whatever. So a boulder falls down the side of the cliff and hits his car. Falls on the car on the right side of his car. Mm-hmm.
A boulder, like if you ever seen a Roadrunner, the Roadrunner cartoon when a boulder just falls, like
just falls down. Yeah,
the boulder came and hit the side of his car.
Yep. And he swerved, but he held it all together. This is a damage to his car, so it's not too bad. But I know that's still scary.
Yeah, because when you're driving and out of nowhere, a boulder just like poof, 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 poof.
Yeah.
What type of car is that?
That's what I was trying to figure out too. What kind of car he driving? It looked like a Datsun.
No. I
By
think
them old rims, because them rims is old.
no. Those rims are coming back on the cars. They're bringing old rims back and putting them on as expensive cars. No, real talk. I know she's talking about the 5-star rims.
Yeah,
Shawnee's talking about 5-star.
yeah, them rims is old.
But
I had them rims.
They're putting those they're putting them rims back on car. That's so crazy because I just saw one. I just saw a Tesla with not those rims, but rims like that. But that is scary as hell. Like,
and you see the wall next to it. So the boulder came off of that wall on the other side.
Just boom, 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 boom.
It had to be a big one because that goes up pretty far.
Yeah, they say if it would have hit him from another direction or moved just a few more feet, it would have killed him.
Damn.
Poor Flavor, Flav, and then I don't know if this is
a joke.
Well, he won the joke yesterday because they got to him. He's alive. So I don't know how we should address this man. OJ Simpson.
Man, address him as OJ Simpson.
He's off papers now. He's completely free.
Ain't that about a bitch? I'm still on papers and he not. God.
Yeah, he is. And they ended it early. He wasn't supposed to get off till February 9th, but now he is a free man. So
you ever wonder? We assume now, I'll speak for myself, assume that he had something to do with it, right?
With Nicole's murder?
With Nicole. We all assume. Can you imagine, just hypothetically, just saying, what if he had nothing to do with it? But he can't say what really happened. Like, he literally can't say what really. Now, I believe he has something to do with it. I believe he was there. I still don't believe that he was able to kill them 2 people. I know he's a former football player. He was in his 60s. And I will just say this: as a white dude who's just bringing glasses to a white woman who I just wanted to smash out, if I see him stab her, I'm running the opposite way. Call me what you want. I'm not sitting there fighting. I'm not going to sit there fight for a woman I've only seen casually. I'm sorry. Like, if Shawnee's getting stabbed, okay, we both got to get stabbed. If Shaquisa's getting stabbed, we both getting stabbed. But if I just saw you at the restaurant, I'm bringing glasses, I'm out.
I thought they had like a relationship.
I did too.
I
heard there was just flirtation, and he was just bringing the glasses over. Oh. But OJ had been over to the house when she was giving head to somebody, and he had lost his mind before that. Yeah, it was a whole bunch of,
Oh wow.
It was
I don't.
But my
don't
question
know.
is, what if he didn't stab these people, but he can't say nothing?
But then he knows something about it. I mean, so he's still guilty because he knows.
Oh no! If I didn't stab you, if I know about it, that don't mean I'm guilty. It means I just can't say nothing because I don't feel like dying. Because
so nobody read the book. Did you kind of check it out?
I didn't read the book. I watched the movie, the little series that with Cuba Gooding Jr. But I don't know. I don't want to pass judgment on the man, but.
We ain't got to pass judgment. As much as y'all want to get mad, he was found innocent.
He was found innocent.
We ain't create this system. White people don't get mad at us.
Yeah.
There's a system y'all created, and y'all took OJ in as, your foster child. Y'all was like, okay, well, he got off.
I just hated that whole situation for his children. Like, that's what I always thought about. Like, what are they going through? Because that's their dad. And even though when parents do jacked up stuff, kids still love their parents.
Right.
So I just always wonder, what's going on with his kids, how they are dealing with this. I do. I wonder about that. Their development.
I don't.
And then, because her family took them kids and told them, yo, daddy, this and your daddy, he probably was a whole bunch of N-words. We told your mama not to be messing with them N-words and da-da-da-da-da.
I hate to be that dude, but how many kids in Compton is going through shit that ain't nobody worried? I'm not worried about OJ's kids. I'm just
What if daughter Close dad set him up?
Well, who knows who set who up? But my thing is like, this is why, as cruel as it sounds, the older I get, the more I go, I use all this as entertainment. I don't worry about them.
Right.
Because there's too many regular people who nobody worries about.
Exactly.
I don't worry about them.
Mm.
Nicole and all of them. And everybody
Yeah.
like, that's so cruel. A woman died. You know how many, what Cameron say in Paid in Full? N-words die every day.
Yeah.
Like the young man Mark Wilson that's on trial right now because he was getting ran off the road by some
Okay.
racist white people, and he shot at the ground.
Who
And then
was
they
getting ran
said
off the road?
tried to run him off the road, and he shot again, and it killed somebody in the car. And he's still arrested, even though they have an eyewitness that said as the truck was chasing them down, they said he did shoot at the ground first, and they kept following him, but he's still in jail.
And this is why all y'all Hollywood types and everybody like that, I'm not worried about y'all. No, I'm not worried. I'm not worried about OJ. I'm not worried about I'm not worried about the parents of the people who died, because it happens every day. So I'm not going to be overly concerned about it until we get overly concerned about everybody, and when it happens to everybody. So, you know,
they want me to pull up a picture of Sydney and Chloe. I'm trying to figure out, is this, I guess they look so
Khloe
much
Kardashian.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Who is which one is Sydney?
Sydney is OJ's daughter.
Yeah, OJ's. Listen, allegedly, OJ is Chloe's dad. Like, stop. Like
well,
it's some stupid shit when we see things in front of our face. Does Chloe look anything like the other Kardashian sisters?
She look like her mama.
She does not look like her mama at all.
Yeah, she does.
Kim looks like her mama. Khloe Kardashian looks like the oddball out of that family. I need the surgery. Yes.
That's Chloe in the black, and then the other one is Sydney. That's
them chicks.
Nicole and OJ.
Now put Kim Kardashian up there. They look alike. Khloe don't look like none of them Kardashians.
They look alike. Well, they got the same nose.
They white girls, and they got daddy.
Like me.
OJ didn't have no strong genes.
That chin. You only see that chin?
Oh yeah, that chin.
That chin and that forehead. Y'all need to stop playing with me.
Ah, yeah. Let's see.
Khloe don't look like nothing
Let's
like
see.
the Kardashian. Man, you better stop playing with me. You gonna stop playing with me.
Oh,
look at the eyes.
Kris Jenner.
They was all but Kris Jenner and Rob Kardashian.
Oh my goodness.
Hold on, Rob Kardashian, Kris Jenner, OJ and Nicole were all hanging out doing a whole bunch of shit.
Look at
Stop
that.
playing.
Oh, yeah, that looks like Chloe right there.
Stop
the younger
playing.
OJ. And then this is the two daughters. That's Sydney and Chloe. Now they look just alike in that one.
Stop playing.
Oh man. Oh, Kris. Bless her heart. Bless her heart. There you go. Yeah, they had it, OJ.
That's why I don't be worried about them, because y'all got your own.
Right.
Y'all got your own stuff that's going on over there, and y'all want us to be all appalled and outraged. Get the fuck out of here. Y'all got a whole nother world going on, and then y'all want to bring us in when it all goes bad. No. Y'all knew OJ was beating her ass, and y'all didn't do nothing about it.
This is true.
What up, Judge
Amber Givens?
Yes, our very own Judge Amber Givens here in Dallas County is having a Standing Strong fundraiser tonight. So if you are in the DFW area, then we need you to meet us at the Attache Cigar Lounge in Oak Cliff. It's right there at 4099 Camp Wisdom. That is, I think that's right by River Mall. So the Rob Holbert band is going to perform, and this is a way that you can come out and support Judge Givens. Now, let's say you can't make it there. We'll try to make it there. 7:30, everything kicks off. You can go to her website at ambergivens.com. Go to ambergivens.com, and you can make a donation there. And she has information about her campaign. She's running for the 282nd Judicial District Court, and we definitely need to keep her in that seat, because what she does is help our community, and especially help our Black and brown men. But we need you there tonight to make a little, donation, even if it's $5. That helps. A dollar helps. Every dollar, every penny helps because she needs that so she can stay in the seat. And they came against her saying that that her court assistant made a ruling when that wasn't true. So somebody's trying to get her out the seat. Somebody's running against her now, and we need to make sure that don't happen. All right.
All right. Yeah, definitely go support Judge Amber Gibbons. Yeah. She pretty. That's all I'm gonna say.
She is.
Yeah, she is. I ain't gonna lie.
Mike having thoughts. Mike, mom went somewhere.
That's why I
What
just
that judge love.
I was just waiting. I object. I object. For no reason. I object. No, she a pretty girl. Pretty woman. All right, we got one more story because I'm about to take a nap.
Are you about to take a nap?
Must be nice.
Well,
I take like a 40-minute nap, then I got to get the rest of the day started. But what else? We got something else?
Well, I mean, I'm kind of tired of talking about him, but Jussie Smollett is in the news again because, okay, you remember when he said he got attacked by people wearing MAGA hats? Well, the little, I can't pronounce their name, but one of them, Abel,
right.
They got him in a photo, proudly rocking a MAGA hat.
Damn.
So, of course, they're saying that doesn't prove that he attacked him or whatever. I really can't even keep up with the story because I done heard so many different stories about the story about him getting attacked. I don't know. Maybe they did set him up. I don't know. I don't know. I just don't understand why we keep talking about this.
Yeah, it is what it is. You get yourself caught up. Jussie is so like ridiculous. Like you can't go at a city and make up a story and then think they're gonna let it go. They're not, because you embarrassed them. And now what they're doing is they're going for the whole thing now. They got nothing but time because they don't even need a lot of resources to actually go against you because they got witnesses and they got the people that conspired with you. Yeah, the fact that this dude is gonna go from a hit TV show, it just shows you what cocaine, liquor, and some horniness can take you.
It also shows you how stupid a city can be because you got all these resources to look into this crime that nobody was harmed in, but you got all these murders and all these rapes and all these missing people that you ain't even looked into. It seemed like you'd be more focused on that.
But that's that's my gist of it. They don't even need resources because your dumb ass. Everybody's snitching. They don't need no investigators. They don't need forensics.
But they're doing it though.
No, but what I'm saying is they don't have to pay for forensics.
Nothing. Be time on it at all.
All they got to do is go like, ask the two African guys what happened. I tell you what happened.
And they got put some pressure on somebody. The Supreme Court and said nothing happened.
Yeah, but
do we think it's possible that they could? I mean, they could have tried to set him up and extort money from him. It's possible. It's possible because if they were having sexual relations and or he was masturbating, they doing coke, and Jussie doesn't want that to get out. It's possible they could have done that.
No.
Why you don't think that's possible?
Because I would rather you extort me for masturbating in a bath place than me set up something that involves the whole Chicago PD. I'd rather you come out and say, if I was with a chick and I was doing some heterosexual stuff, because we all knew he was gay anyway.
Yeah.
And y'all found out, and it was like, you can either, hey, Mike, everybody can find out that you were sitting in here in a strip club with me in this private room. We were naked and masturbating, or you're going to have to do this whole thing and set up the Chicago. Girl, go tell everybody.
Mike. Listen, I'm gonna tell everybody that we did X, Y, and Z if you don't give me $100,000.
Or what? Oh, I got to do what?
No, I'm gonna go tell everybody. Or
go
you
tell
got
everybody.
To give me the money.
Go tell everybody.
I'm gonna ruin your career.
Ruin me. Because I try and tell everybody in this cycle right now, they can't ruin your career.
I'm gonna tell them it was me, you, a male midget, and a giraffe.
Right. Go tell them.
And I got pictures.
Go tell her.
A damn midget and a giraffe.
And I got
Look,
pictures.
I'm gonna give everybody advice right now. When somebody gives you the extortion, it's always better to, when they say, I will tell people this, or you got to pay me this, it's always better if you say, just go tell.
Right, because they're coming back.
Because once you say, just go tell, when they go tell, you'll get over it. Trust me, whatever you did, somebody's going to top it in 2 weeks.
Whatever you give them the money, they still going to tell.
Yeah.
Are they going to come back?
Matter of fact, you know what?
Yeah,
It'd be better. It would be better if you come out and tell first, yo, I really knocked off this giraffe. Like the giraffe.
Mike,
I didn't even know.
Or you
I
can
didn't
just
know.
kill him like Kitty did in True Story.
Yeah, but you can't. You can't do that.
Nah,
That Kevin Hart true story is so good.
It was.
That Kevin Hart true story.
It was.
I got to finish watching it.
You got to watch
finish watching it.
It's so good. Once again, if somebody extorts you, y'all extort yourself first. Just tell the truth first. Run out before it. I'm gonna tell your girl if you don't give me. Ask me for $50 and see if I don't go tell my girl first. If you don't tell your girl, I'm gonna tell you give me $50. I'm going to tell her right now, and then I'm gonna tell her that the reason why I'm telling you is because this slimy bitch asked me for $50, so we can both be mad at you. Don't let yourself get extorted, y'all. Don't. Because all they holding on is to the truth that you had something to do with. And once you expose them, like, all right, go do it. Like, hey.
Like, well, I did it. Well, I did do it. So we were here.
Play with me because I'm going to tell the other details. I'm like, oh, whoa, there was other stuff that you ain't telling nobody. Man, listen. Oh, you forgot the part when I put that peanut butter in your ear and stuck it. You forgot when I was knocking your ear off with peanut butter.
Not the peanut butter in the ear.
I put it in your boat. No, never mind. All right, listen, we're done. We're done. I'm gonna take a 45-minute nap. I would like to thank nurse practitioner Sequisa. I'd like to thank our herpes goddess for coming on. I don't know. Jay Black had a bunch of stuff to do, so Jay Black is missing in action. So now Jay Black, understand you can't talk shit about nobody else for not making the show anymore.
Yeah, he didn't even check in. He didn't even check in.
He ain't even check in. He ain't even leave a comment.
Super producer.
He bailed. Sexy Mo, I hope you feel better. And Jay, you can't say nothing about Sexy Mo. You can't say nothing about her. You ain't even text me on the phone to see how the show was going. God damn it. This is absolutely ridiculous. Send me those. Never mind. All right. Oh, good morning, Queen Monica. What's going on, Monica? Good morning.
Queen Monica.
All right. Monica, there's a story, but I don't feel like I'm tired. I don't feel like telling the story. All right, y'all. Love me for who I am, not who you want me to be, because I can never be that. And understand there's only one thing in life that's guaranteed. It will end. So enjoy every minute, every second. We fight for everything. The big piece of chicken, a parking spot. We fight for who's the best football team. We fight for everything. Fight for your happiness and never let anybody take it from you. It's Michael, Shawn, Sequisa, Shawnee Scott, Jay Black, Sexy Mo, everybody who is joining the show. Michael, Shawn, and the Takeover Legends. Yeah, y'all.
Michael, Shawn, and the Takeover Legends, where the truth hurts, but also makes you laugh.
Baby, tap in.